guy got into his dad's business, but he threw it all away anyway. Jason, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, what's up?
Hey.
I just want to say three things. Number one, I think everyone in America has to hear what you have to say. You clearly have the greatest policy, I think, on this whole terrorist issue, and screw what that David Hinckley says. I mean, really. On top of that, I want to thank you, because after the tragedy, you were the first person to get me to laugh. I wasn't able to listen the day it happened, and it wasn't until actually Monday that I listened to your show, and you were the first person to actually crack a smile on my face since the whole thing.
Well, thank you for that. I have to say that it was difficult to, sort of know what to do that day that it happened, and as the weeks rolled by, and I still have difficulty getting on the air and not screaming. For the first hour this morning, I don't know if you heard, I screamed about...
Oh, yeah. I was listening.
Yeah, I screamed about just what's going on in the world and how everyone is just being so gosh darn beautiful and hippie-like and peace and love. And my God, 6,000 people died, and it's clear to me what has to be done. But then David Hinckley goes ahead and writes an article about how terrible I am for actually suggesting that we get physical with these countries. It's like everyone's taking a sleeping pill. And I'm sorry, that's my opinion. I think we ought to answer these irrational acts with irrational acts of our own. And I guarantee you, those people, those terrorists will crap their frigging pants. And I am sick of turning on TV and seeing Pakistanis who are supposed to be on our side all of a sudden. They hate our guts, too. Dancing in the street saying down with America, and how little kids are being interviewed talking about how they want to blow up the Empire State Building and other buildings, too.
Yeah.
There was some little kid on TV in some Arab country talking about how he wants to take out the Chicago World Tower.
I heard that. When I heard that, I was disgusted.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we are... And listen, I don't say I'm the greatest host ever, but... Then someone was just playing me a tape of Jon Stewart crying on his TV show. He's crying. What is he crying about? I don't mind if a guy cries. Crying's okay. But make some sense when you cry. I don't even know what is he talking about? Did you hear it?
He was talking about looking out the
window.
window.
I didn't hear that.
Jon Stewart, I love John, and John's done my show. John's one of the funniest guys, but if he can't get a grip on it, he should stay off the TV.
Yeah, the whole rap was about how he looked out his window, which, used to look at the World Trade Center, and now it's gone, and then he just broke down.
We all did.
Listen to this. I have this quote, right? It was made by the Prime Minister of Italy. Now, I stand behind this, and everyone's shooting him down for this, including the Western world. And I quote, this is from his mouth, "We should be conscious of the superiority of our civilization, which consists of a value system that has given people widespread prosperity in those countries that embrace it and guarantees respect and rights and religion. This respect certainly does not exist in Islamic countries." And he's right.
I don't know what you just said, but anyway, I have to tell you.
Don't understand Italian.
Yeah, when people read, it bores me.
Basically, he said that our society was superior to the way they live, and he's right, and he was condemned by it, and I don't understand that.
We have the greatest lifestyle of any country in the world, and everyone's jealous. Let's get with it, and let's wipe out anybody who can't deal with it. You know what I mean? Let's just wipe them out. And I know that David Hinckley, who obviously has the answers to all the world's problems, doesn't believe in wiping out our enemies because he thinks we should be tolerant. Well, I disagree quite respectfully.
Is it right for people to live who would completely enslave women?
No.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's get him for that.
Yeah.
No.
But although, that's true too. Wait, what did you say? Let me say.
No, we were on the right track.
Hey, how perfect would this country be if we enslave our women?
Right.
There you go.
Veils, but they can wear thongs.
Let's not teach them to read.
I mean, that might be kind of cool, but everything else about it
might be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of... All right. Anyway,
all right, let me try again.
But all the hosts have to stop crying on TV. That's another thing. Let's put a moratorium on it.
Displaying some anger. Because, I mean, like you said, everyone's crying. No one's, showing any, oomph against
Yeah, Letterman's already cried, so Leno had to cry. And now Jon Stewart's crying.
Stop acting like pussies, man.
Yeah, I mean, let's...
You looked at that and he said, this is why we're not going to win a war ever again. I said, no. These are only television hosts who cry.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting nervous. Hey, Gary, play me that Jon Stewart crying.
I don't see a lot of guys sitting around crying, just television hosts.
2 seconds.
All right.
If one of the firemen digging these guys out eventually breaks down, that's fine. You understand that. I mean, of course, they're in a battle zone down there.
But Jon Stewart looked out his high-rise window and
started crying.
From his jacuzzi with a champagne cocktail. He's like...
with his incredibly beautiful girlfriend.
Yeah, where are those two buildings? Well, I better cry.
Oh, honey, I'm going to cry.
Yeah, it's just... We got to get worked up a little bit.
You know what I'm really offended by? Like, we can't call it Operation Infinite Justice anymore because that offends people.
Yeah, I love that. But here's the other deal, too. You know, everyone says to me, hey, man, if you're so brave, why don't you go over and fight? I'm not brave. I just want to just take one bomb and lop it in there. One nuke.
I hear you.
I'm not brave. I don't have to. Why do I have to be brave? Why do I have to die for those idiots? Let's just, hey, if those mountains are such a problem for us to navigate, get rid of them. Blow up the mountains with a nuclear bomb. Will level that out. Look like a crater. Then we'll find all the roaches that live underneath that mountain. And, oh, by the way, sorry, David Hinckley, I called the Afghan terrorists roaches, if that's bad. Sorry, man. I should be more tolerant of these terrorists.
Right?
In fact, wasn't somebody saying they're not going to call them terrorists anymore?
Yeah, someone doesn't like that.
Sorry, we're not crying.
We don't even know. We're so politically correct here. We've just killed 6,000 of our people are dead. The biggest battle ever. We lost, and we're not allowed to call the terrorists terrorists.
I know.
Because they have a point of view. Let me tell you something. Those roaches, if those mountains, if one of our soldiers has to die trying to fish out those roaches from those mountains, level the mountains first. Flatten them like a goddamn pancake.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Blow the goddamn beard off those Ayatollahs. I'm telling you right now. Oh, no, wait. So let's listen to Jon Stewart cry, because that makes me feel better. Well,
sure,
everyone's going to sit and cry. Here, here's Jon Stewart crying. Here, where is that? Put that on for me. How dare you. Do everything for me. Please me.
The reason I don't despair is because...
Because what?
This attack happened.
Where is John? I got to get him on this show.
Am I still on the air, by the way?
Yeah.
But the aftermath of it, the recovery, is a dream realized. And that is Martin Luther King's dream.
What is?
What's he talking about?
That's what I said. I don't know what he's talking about.
Whatever barriers we put up are gone, even if it's just momentary. And
I don't know one thing he's saying.
I think he saw black people and white people together, and it made him feel happy.
Not the color of their skin, but the content of their character. And you know, all this talk about these guys are criminal masterminds. They've gotten together and their extraordinary guile and their wit and their skill. It's a lie.
Their wit, were they funny?
Any fool can
host his show.
Any fool can destroy. But to see these guys, these firefighters, these policemen, and people from all over the country, literally with buckets, rebuilding.
Why doesn't he put up a funny picture now behind his head?
Extraordinary. And that's why we've already won.
I'm all for emotional statements, but what is he saying exactly?
He's rattling on.
How do I stop this?
It's democracy. We've already won. They can't.
Push the button up. I'm sorry.
Shut that down.
You can't stop him.
But I like John. John's a funny guy. But
let me explain what he was talking about.
You know what? I don't know what he's something about blacks and what. I think he's something about the black and white hair in his head getting together.
No, he was earlier, right before that, he was talking about that his big memory as a kid, his first memory as a kid of something this crazy was when Martin Luther King got shot. But then he tells a story about how in his school they told everybody to get under the desk and they fed them cottage cheese. I swear.
Was he crying?
And he said,
did he cry during that?
No, but he said that was a very emotional moment, and that's how Martin Luther King sort of ties in. I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just giving you the background.
We got to get him on and find out what the hell he's talking about.
How's he doing now? He's a wreck on this show. I wonder how he is.
Hey, Howard.
They live in chaos. And chaos, it can't sustain itself. It never could.
What?
Like on
It's too easy and it's too unsatisfying. Chaos. The view from my apartment,
my condo,
He really doesn't.
was the World Trade Center.
Oh, stop.
All right, I'm going to stop it.
You know what it is? It's almost embarrassing.
Laugh. Come on.
And now it's gone. and they attacked it. This symbol of American ingenuity.
I can't stop it. It won't stop.
It's a dream realized.
There's dust on my window, and I can't clean it.
They ruined my view.
The view from my girlfriend's ass.
Can I tell you something? That was almost 6 minutes into the speech, or the monologue, or whatever, and he broke down like twice before that, but that was the worst of it.
Wow.
It goes on about another 4 minutes.
Anyone notice that hum on our VCR?
Is that where that's coming from?
Yeah. Everything's wired so perfectly here.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Talk about ingenuity.
You know
what'll happen? I'll tell somebody and they'll fix it and they'll go, oh, you know what it was? It turned out that the wire from the VCR was on like a 1,000-volt wire. That's what it was.
Well, yeah, but...
I was lying on another wire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got to get John on the show and find out what's going on with him.
He's probably never speak to us again. I'm to burn the hatchet.
He's talking about the terrorist wit. What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just... I don't want our American children to see Jon Stewart, men crying. I think we need to see them being, manly or something.
And saying, we're not going to allow this to happen. Not that they can't win, because we'll sit here and cry.
Well, guys like David Hinckley in the Daily News want us all to be,
They want us to be Jon Stewart.
They want us to be Jon Stewart. And it's like, you know what? Stop it already. Stop the madness. We can be mad at the enemy. It's okay. I'm telling everyone, it's okay to be mad.
If kill 6,000 people, we can get angry.
Don't worry about it. And stop with all the TV specials on how horrible the Afghans treat their women, and that we better not bomb the Afghans because their women will be bombed. You know what? I'm really so sorry.
It won't do any good, is what
You know what? If they're dead, is their life going to be any better or worse?
Right.
They're already in hell.
It would be better.
Hell, maybe they can get educated.
Start and read.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfriggin' believable. If I see one more news show interviewing people so we'll understand what it's like to live in these countries. I don't care what it's like to live in these countries. All I know is they've taken it upon themselves to house terrorists.
Well, all of a sudden it becomes our fault because they have a bad government. But I remember when we had a bad government here, we got rid of it.
Well, it's like Gloria Steinem was lecturing everybody on TV on Oprah the other day about how bad women have it in Afghanistan, and aren't we at fault for not acting sooner? And it's like, you know what, honey? We can't. Then on the other hand, you tell us as soon as we try to police the world, everybody gets mad at us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Either we go in and change governments and get blasted for that, or we don't change governments and get blasted for that.
So how about this? We've been attacked. We know the countries that hate us. Blow them up. Is that well? I've been criticized because people say that's too crazy. Is that really crazy?
When you say blow them up, what do you tell me? You mean like
I'm saying Afghanistan deserves a nuclear bomb. That's right. Because you know what? They're planning it on us.
Right. Because you admit that like.
By the way, did you read the report today? Saddam Hussein. Here's your evidence. Okay, Saddam Hussein has been raising money to get Osama bin Laden a nuclear weapon. Okay? So sit and wait for him to do it to us.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, although that's right. There's a lot of people over there who don't hate Americans. Go figure out who's who.
The Iraqi people are suffering.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's my fault. So tell him to stand up to the guy.
We should kill him while we're looking for bin Laden. We know where he is.
Yeah, but we won't do it.
But it's not our job to change people's governments. It really isn't.
Well, it is our job to change it.
It's our job not to let them come over here and blast us off the face of the earth.
Yeah, Vinny, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I just emailed you the lyrics to the Star Trek theme, the original. It actually had lyrics.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
oh, good.
By Gene Roddenberry.
All right, good. I'll sing it.
But, yeah, it's really, I don't know how you sing it. But it's,
what?
The lyrics are kind of complicated, but...
I'll handle it. Don't worry.
All right, sorry about Saturday night.
Yeah, okay. Chris, you're on the air.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey.
Hey, listen, that Jon Stewart bit, it ended with him talking about the World Trade Center. You cut it off before he said, now the beautiful view he has is of the Empire State Building.
Or the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, hey, listen.
That's what it was.
I don't care about anybody's view. I care about the 6,000 dead people.
That's why he was all broken up, his view.
I'll tell you something.
His view.
That wasn't on CNN.
What's that?
I had to ride the Staten Island ferry on Friday for the first time since I was probably 10 years old, and it's first of all, it's packed with tourists taking pictures,
right?
Of nothing. I mean, all foreigners and everything, but it is weird. You go by and they're just not there. It's the most bizarre thing.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what can I tell you? I mean, I like John. Don't get me wrong. I'm not.
You know what? It was also it was a couple of days after Billy Howard. We're listening to it 2 weeks later.
We all cried. Everybody did cry.
It was a couple of weeks.
He had a whole week.
He had a week.
Remember, they all went off the air. You know, they didn't know how to get back on.
I like the guy. I'm trying to help him out.
Right. Okay, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the show. But first, we have to do a couple of commercials. And everyone who has been donating to our relief fund, I'm going to give the numbers again. If you can give just $5, that's all we're looking for. If everyone in our audience did that, we'd have tons of money to give the police, the firemen, the EMS workers, all those guys working hard down there who died that day on September 11th. 877-280-9200 or 800-711-3050. That's the relief effort. Also, you can make a decision whether to donate to NYC PPI or, of course, the Pentagon Victims Fund. Let's not forget about them either. All right, we'll take a break and we'll be back right after that.
Tell the world?
Yeah. Anything you tell me, be prepared to see in the paper. So, speaking of the New York Post, once again, they slam me today.
Oh, dear.
It's good Richard is here because he can explain to me why I'm the enemy. It's quite disturbing to me, actually. No, I mean, like, you know, we've been raising money for the people who died down at the Trade Center, for their families.
Yes.
So you figure, well, you know...
They found something bad to say about that?
Well, yeah, it's just... well, John Minnelli hates me. Have you ever gotten to the bottom of that? Why that guy just friggin' hates me? I mean, I don't know what I did to him, but... They have a headline. I know that the guy writes...
Richard, do you know John Minnelli?
I actually do know him, and I think he knows a lot about the business.
No, trust me, he doesn't. Otherwise, he'd still be working in the business. Trust me. I think he's mad because at one point...
Wait, I don't like the implication there. It's like anybody who can do something wouldn't be writing for a newspaper.
No, here's the implication. Here's the implication. He was in radio, now he writes about it.
Yeah.
Okay? And the radio columnist between you and me, and I know you'd admit this off the air, makes zero money. And you make a lot of money in the newspaper game. You're the top gossip columnist. I know you're making a good living. So, my response...
Well, I don't think he would have stuck with it if it was something.
Exactly. You wouldn't be doing it. If they paid you what they paid John Minnelli, you wouldn't be doing it. Be honest.
I don't think it's like a full-time gig for him, though, either.
And what's his full-time gig?
I know that he was a consultant on that very successful project that I worked on, eyada.com.
Oh, dear. Well, he's got an axe to grind.
Lots of money in that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go.
He's got an axe to grind, then.
Things going well there. So, of course, the only... What are you going to write about? You write about me. So it's... And you know what? He probably... The article, actually, that he wrote, I should be fair to the guy, isn't really bad. It's the person who writes the headline. Here's the headline.
Okay.
Scared Stern raises $2.5 million and adds Pentagon to fund.
Scared Stern?
So I read the body of the article that Minnelli wrote, and I don't know what it has to do with me being scared. I said on the air yesterday that I have nightmares every night now about terrorism. I actually dream about this terrorist...
But you're still here.
Yeah, I don't understand why I'm scared. How was I scared? I stayed on the radio throughout the entire attack. I did my job. I stayed in Manhattan. I didn't run away.
Like the other rats.
and yet, maybe it's the person who writes the headline. Is Minnelli the guy who writes the headline?
No, definitely not.
So what do I do? And then, of course, the picture's always one with me with my big mouth open, you know, like really unflattering. And I said to myself, you know, Linda Stacy has a column. She's got a nice smile. In other words...
Right, they get a nice picture of her.
I've never seen a Post reporter's picture with an unflattering mouth open.
You know, if a Post reporter is not attractive, you can't even see them in their picture.
Yeah, yeah, right. They're airbrushed. What?
Do you send them photographs, though?
Yes.
Oh, please.
I've done it a million times. I said to them, hey, use this photograph if you're going to use one. But they never do. They hate me.
There was one guy who I used to write about a lot, James Truman at Condé Nast, and they had some picture of him. They staked out the building one day and, like, got a grab shot of him like he was a criminal, you know, being walked out by the police. Right. And he's, like, looking to the side like, what the hell is this guy taking my picture for? And he looked very shady, shifty. And every time I wrote anything, they would use that picture. And the guy was furious. I said, I went back, I got the picture, I ripped it up in little pieces, put it in an envelope, and sent it to him. I said, I don't know what more I can do. There's a negative. They might make more prints.
I know. They could find it somewhere. Well, yeah. Well, what are you going to do? Hey, listen, I should be able to take it, I guess. But, Manelli's article actually isn't all that bad.
So don't, jump all over John today.
Well,
for a reason.
He's written tons of crap about me anyway, so it's about time I jumped all over him. Who cares, though? You know what I mean? Who cares?
Look, I'm just feeling bad for him for eYada.com.
Yeah, that's not a great...
Don't put that on your resume.
Anyway, despite the fact that Richard has even written fake things about me, the terrible things about me.
He's written fake things?
Richard's been pretty good to me.
Yeah.
My girlfriend hates him.
Why?
Because, you know what, Benji...
He's the one with the another blonde stories?
Yeah, well, Benji went back and researched. I said to my girlfriend last night, I said, you know what, Richard Johnson's coming on from... I said, your favorite boyfriend is coming on. Your boyfriend is coming on. She goes, who? I go, Richard Johnson. Oh, I said, guess, your favorite columnist. She goes, page 6? But she reads it every day. She's way into it. Who doesn't read it?
Right.
You got to read it.
It was the Daily News, though, that had all sorts of you being out with other girls.
You wrote...
she didn't mind those stories.
No, those she hated. The story she hated that you wrote was the one about that I dumped her and I was now seeing Kylie Bax.
Oh.
Yeah, you wrote that one. I read that one. So she's like, well, why is he always writing that you're dumping me?
Well, he didn't always. He wrote one story.
So she said, well, ask Richard. Her question for Richard Johnson was, how do you get that story that I dumped her?
Well, you see, I have a little out because I don't do the column all by myself.
Oh, so it wasn't your story.
Right. Other people do reporting, and they write stories.
Check it out, right?
I say, yeah, where do you get this? And they say,
yeah.
And they say, what?
So what you're saying is the stories that are erroneous are...
None of those are the ones
None of those are yours. Well, there you go. Okay, let's get on with it. Anyway, before I get into a whole bunch of things that I got to talk about, let me ask you... By the way, Jon Stewart's on the phone. I guess John heard about our show yesterday where we were goofing on John. We all love John, but he is a comedian. And I have been saying that it is really time for a lot of these TV because we're never going to win a war with everybody being so Mr. Rogers. We're in big trouble. John, are you there? Hey, John, listen, I had not seen your show where you cried.
Howard, I feel yesterday morning, I was watching Sleepless in Seattle. I was eating some Haagen-Dazs, and I heard you guys were goofing on me about crying.
Now, let me tell you something. Listen, everyone is upset about the World Trade Center tragedy.
It made me cry a little bit more.
Everyone is upset about the World Trade Center tragedy, but the reason that I played yours is that it was kind of funny that you were not only crying, but I couldn't even figure out what you were saying.
Because I was crying so much.
Should I play it, and then I'll tell you my commentary?
Don't do that.
Come on, let me play it.
Howard, I was crying when I heard Bernard Hopkins talking about his balls. Don't do that again.
I didn't know he was such a sensitive, emotional guy.
No, because I said to Robin, I said, listen, John's crying, I understand that, but I'm telling you, you made Dan Rather seem like Rambo. I've never seen it.
Howard was getting scared for the entire country listening to you. He said, I don't think we can win a war.
No, every guy is so...
Simmons called me up and called me a pussy.
Every guy has become so feminized.
Yeah.
Can I tell you this, though? That was it wasn't recent. It was actually before it happened.
Yeah, you cried before.
You were crying before.
No, it was last Thursday, our first show back. Now I'm not only am I not crying, I'm completely stoic.
Why not, John? Why not get a sex change operation at this point?
It doesn't. You don't understand.
See, the comedy would have been if you wore a dress while you cried. See, that would have been funny.
That hurts me.
No, it would have been good. You could be Jon Stewart, not Jon Stewart.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to jazzercise this morning because of this comment.
No, but actually what it was the thing. We're not laughing at the fact that you were upset about the World Trade Center. What we're laughing about is
me and my lack of emotional control.
No. That's not even what I'm laughing about. What it is that it appeared, after listening to this, and I'm going to play it.
No, don't play
it. Yes, I am, because I have questions.
All right.
Appears you're mostly upset that your view has changed outside your apartment window.
It's a metaphor, for Christ's sake.
Can I ask you a question? And I mean this serious a minute ago. Do you pee sitting down or standing up? All right.
The thing to me is, hasn't it always been frightening for little kids when they see grown men cry?
Can I tell you guys something? Honestly, I was ovulating.
There you go. All right, I'm going to play this.
That's what happens when you're emotional like that.
I'm going to play this because truly we did have problems understanding what exactly you were saying.
You were talking about men and women to get blacks and white. I don't know what
you were talking about. Martin Luther King.
What was I talking about?
Let me ask you, will the South Park characters cry as well?
I believe so.
All right, so here it is.
No, don't. I don't think you should play it because here's the thing.
No, we have to play it.
I hate to see the country sad like this.
No. Let's listen, and if we have a question, we'll interrupt.
You're a nasty man.
Here we go.
The reason I don't despair is because this attack happened.
Hey, that's
not a dream.
All right.
Shh. Let's listen.
But the aftermath of it, the recovery, is a dream realized.
Hey, that's good.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What does that mean? And by the way, is this scripted?
No, this is what happens when you don't go on the prompter.
All right.
This is extemporaneous.
All right, at least I'll praise you for not going on the prompter and crying.
Can I tell you something, honestly?
Yeah.
I had prepared a limerick, but I couldn't remember it.
How are we going to win this
I had a whole
war?
thing about Nantucket.
How are we going to win the war if every guy is so busy crying? We have to get in there.
Here's my plan. Listen to this.
Yes.
So the terrorists are watching this.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, my God, the Americans are a bunch of weepy females. Look at the Americans.
All right, let's continue.
I took one for the team.
Let's continue this.
No.
Yes.
Come on.
Martin Luther King's dream.
Oh, can I interrupt?
No.
Oh.
Whatever barriers we put up are gone.
Gone.
Even if it's just momentary. And
very nice.
We're judging people by not the color of their skin, but the content of their character.
Excellent point.
I want to make the point that I'm still judging people by the color of their skin, okay?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
However momentary.
Okay.
I qualified it.
Howard said he hasn't stopped for a second.
Howard's judging them by the color of their turban.
Oh, yeah, we're judging people by the color of their turban, Richard Johnson wants you to know.
Why don't you just come like...
Hey, Richard, who knew you were so funny?
My grandfather's funeral.
Richard's doing a good job. Andy, what is it? You're on with Jon Stewart.
You pussy!
All right, here, come on, let me finish it.
What is it? There you go.
You know, all this talk about these guys are criminal masterminds. They've gotten together and their extraordinary guile and their wit and their skill. It's a lie.
That's it.
Any fool can blow something up.
Nah, that's true.
That's true.
Any fool can destroy.
Yep.
But to see these guys, these firefighters, these policemen, and people from all over the country, literally with buckets, rebuilding, that's extraordinary.
What do you mean the terrorists have wit? Name a witty terrorist.
Yeah, when did they display wit?
You should hear those guys go off on camel toes.
By the way, okay, so this part I understand.
And
well, you didn't hear the context of the other part.
Well, wait a minute. Had he been down to ground zero?
No, he was looking at his apartment. Wait, we got to hear this part. This is where John gets upset because he looked out his window and he realized, my apartment's not worth anything. I don't have a view.
Look at him, the Statue of Liberty.
It's a metaphor for what they did.
Let's see.
Oh, Christ.
Already won. They can't. It's light. It's democracy. We've already won. They can't shut that down.
They can't shut it down.
Shh.
Good man.
You're just talking over this because you're embarrassed. Be quiet. Just put your lipstick on while you're...
He's using his man voice now.
Hold on.
Yeah, like that manly voice. Notice it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. What happened to this voice?
I'm going to kick some ass. All right.
They live in chaos. And chaos, it can't sustain itself. It never could.
That's true.
No, I'm not.
What are you talking about? There's plenty of chaos going on all the time.
You know what? When he's trying to be like Rush Limbaugh, and it's not working.
Yeah, but can you guys hold on a second? Because I have to go water my herb garden.
Yeah, hold on.
Easy, and it's too unsatisfying.
It is unsatisfying.
Stop putting on that man voice.
Unsatisfying?
It's unsatisfying.
Don't worry, I'm almost done with it. I'm going to make it quick. I know you have ballet lesson today.
The view from my apartment.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Was the World Trade Center.
Saw it come down. Don't you have music under this?
And now it's gone. And they attacked it. This symbol of American ingenuity and strength and...
He ruined his view.
I know.
My phone reception was ruined.
My phone went dead.
I heard you put a World Trade Center poster in your window.
I had one up before.
No. Listen.
Next to my Lance Bass.
We were just goofing around. I know you're upset, and everyone is, but...
Of course we were all upset.
We were all upset, but you got to make sense when you're upset.
Wait a minute. I got to know if he knew how messed up he was before that camera went on.
Can I tell you something? I didn't know the camera was on.
Do me a favor.
Having a conversation with a friend of mine. That's
Tell me
how I
something.
talk when I'm not on air.
What happened? You had to go back and tape your show, and you went on.
That was the first night we got.
I understand. And you went on, and did you decide, hey, I'm going to open the show by talking without any of those little pictures behind your head?
I decided to go on without any pictures behind my head.
Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
Howard, this whole thing goes on for around 8 or 9 minutes, but earlier in the discussion, he talks about how he remembers the day that Martin Luther King got shot because his teacher made everybody get under the desk and eat cottage cheese.
Why was that?
Well, that was my point there was that people were worried about if their kids were ever going to get over this. And I was saying that my first memory was when Martin Luther King got shot.
Why did they make you eat cottage cheese?
Under the desk.
Well, they gave
Is that a black thing?
There was rioting in Trenton.
Listen here, kids. Eat your cottage cheese. That's what.
Teacher wasn't black? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I never claimed to be Pericles here.
Cottage cheese was Martin Luther King's favorite food.
I went on to do the best I could.
His first memories of cottage cheese, and he doesn't even know how he was eating it or what.
Now, let me finish this.
I was eating it literally out of a trough.
And labor and imagination and commerce.
Yep.
And it is gone.
It's gone.
But you know what the view is now?
What?
The Statue of Liberty.
Hey!
That's worth something.
Hey, that's a good view.
I think he's thinking of the value of his apartment.
I do. I think that's what this rap is about.
Exactly. It's all about property rights.
The view from the south of Manhattan is now the Statue of Liberty. You can't beat that.
Are you tapping Morse code during this?
That was my pen.
That was your pen, all right.
Yeah. Because of how incredibly uncomfortable I was.
So we're going to take a break, and I'm going
to change it to tiara. I'm going to change it to a tiara and a ball gown.
You cut it off before I said I'm going to stop slobbering all over.
All right, let me hear.
Stop slobbering on myself in the desk. And
there you go.
We're going to get back to this.
Oh no, not more.
I mean, did you pull yourself together?
You got it. You had to see the whole thing.
What'd you do the rest of the show?
The performance piece. The next thing, I came out and I did an interpretive dance. That was the next segment.
You're so into Martin Luther
King with a magic trick.
You're so into Martin Luther King. I wonder, have you even ever banged a black chick?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever banged a black chick?
Now, I didn't realize that that's what the followers of Martin Luther King were promoting.
Well, that's what I'm promoting.
And it's going to be fun, funny, and it's going to be the same as it was. And I thank you.
It's going to be fun and
we'll be
funny.
right back.
I didn't know it was
proud. No, they were with you.
They were inspired.
They thought there was a madman loose.
They didn't want you to fall apart even more.
Yeah, in the next segment, he comes out in a turban.
Here's what's really sad. They were just people who couldn't get Letterman tickets that day.
Well, let me tell you, John, we kid you, but of course, I know your heart is in the right place. It's just, I don't know what...
Everybody but Howard has had those moments.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to hold it together so that we, in other words, we got to go fight a war. Instead of crying, we need to get everybody angry and talking about blowing stuff up.
No. That's not the kind of war we're fighting, Howard.
It's not the kind you're fighting.
No, I don't know what war you're fighting.
I think that's a great piece of
you going too?
You do?
Listen, you and I have the same
it's like a jazz performance.
What is it?
I think you had no idea where you were going half the time while you were doing that. It comes off that way. It's just total improvisation.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Dick, you're on the air?
In fact, you know what was happening?
What?
It was Mad Libs. People in the audience, they would just say a word, and then I would just go with that.
Dick, you're on the air. Dick, you there? Oh, wait. Dick, sorry. You're on the air.
What's up, Howard? Hey, I just want to say how's it going, and hey, John, what's up? Hey, you know, you really do have some good material, pussy. Yeah.
Wow, listen, you know what, John, seriously, you were as moved by this as everyone else. I just need you at this point to...
I just don't understand how several days after the incident, when he knows he's going back on TV, it's not like he was back on TV that night and he was overwhelmed.
Right.
How does that happen?
Well, he's a bit of an actor.
No, believe me, you've seen me in movies. I'm not.
Because Stuttering John ran into Jon Stewart on the street on September 11th.
Right.
And said Jon Stewart was fine.
He
was doing cartwheels.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
I was jumping up and down.
Well, anyway, listen.
How are you guys doing? Is everybody okay?
Yeah. Everyone's okay. We're raising money to help the people who ran into the building, and that's our contribution, hopefully, and my audience.
You guys are something, boy.
Howard?
Yeah.
We're well over $2.5 million now.
Well over $2.5 million, and
don't. You'll make me messed up again.
I've actually just asked the audience that if they are moved by the fact that these policemen and firemen and EMS workers ran into the burning building and gave their lives, if you're moved by that, let's support their families by calling 877-280-9200 or 800-711-3050. And even if it's just $5.
Do you realize they just recovered 16 more firefighters?
They did.
Yesterday, and they're digging,
Can I ask
in
you
a
something?
stairwell.
Who would not be moved by that?
No, you have to be moved. And I'm hoping that everyone in my audience will just give even $5, and then we'll have a ton of money to give these people.
Well, it's a nice thing. I know that you've been very leery about using your name to do charity stuff and all that. Setting up fun, so I think you've done a real nice thing.
Thank you. And let me say something. I love your deep, manly voice.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's all ballsy.
I'm a lot more comfortable with this Jon Stewart.
Let me tell you something. This is the Jon Stewart that's here to stay. I needed to get that out of the way, and now that it's out of the way, we're back to being the unfunny, non-crying show we've always been.
Well, they say a big man is a man who can cry.
That's right.
Who says that?
My psychiatrist.
Of the guys who cry.
Yeah, they all cry.
Hopkins didn't say that.
Evidently, I'm not a big man.
Hopkins would give you 5 cigarette cartons to have at your anal sack.
I'm trying to get the country angry. If I see one more TV show about how good everyone in Afghanistan is and how good
they are. Listen, they're scaring the piss out of me. Every time I turn on the TV, it's a gas mask and a biohazard suit and some doctor from Colombia talking about how anthrax gets through you pretty quick.
But that's why I'm shocked that we are not being more aggressive and actually saying this is a war. If Osama bin Laden can't be turned over, flatten these mothers with a nuke.
Flattened. Where are you going to find them?
A nuke. Let me tell you what they're talking about. Our boys are going to go over there. They have to go chasing in the mountains for these Afghani maniacs. I say, don't chase anybody. Nuke them, flatten out the mountain. There'll be no more mountain. Then they'll come out like rats out of a hole. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think it doesn't work over there.
Well, don't forget you were crying.
All I know is that the other day that quote came out that the Americans were too afraid to come there and fight, so not to worry. I think they had just seen John.
I think they watched the Jon Stewart show.
Literally, me trying to get my show back on the air has turned the tide of the war.
Hey, John, I got to tell you something. Some good came out of you crying, though. There's someone on the phone who's dying to date you. Go ahead.
Yes, hello?
Yes. Yes?
Wait, were you my dancing partner at the Howard Stern dance party?
Yes, I understand that you had dated Tony Katane at one time. I was wondering if you'd think about dating a man.
Yeah. Would you date a man?
My wife is real against me dating men.
Mike, go ahead.
Good morning, Howard.
Mike is your gynecologist, by the way.
I'd like to tell you that you're doing a great job for raising money. And
go ahead, say your thing to me, sir.
John, I can understand your emotions, and the reason I say that is that
I'm a what, pussy? Go ahead, sir.
No. I am an ex-Marine combat vet, which my experiences were over 30 years ago, and this tragedy has stirred up a lot of those feelings that I thought were put away for a long time.
Right. Yeah, no, listen, I'm only kidding, John, and as a matter of fact, John's emotions sum it all up. Everybody's really pissed. And
we're trying to laugh now at our pain.
We're trying to look at John and say, John, when you're upset, could you just make a little more sense? That's all.
We're trying to make John laugh.
Yeah, we're trying to make... We're uncomfortable with our own feminine side, and John isn't clearly, and
exactly.
So that's why
I agree with you. We need to start doing something.
We do.
The people are getting restless.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to be like Vietnam again, where we held back. Wow. I don't want to lose.
Exactly. They're not going to want to win this war because, this should have happened a long time ago, because I think that this would have wakened America up to stop letting people into this damn country.
Yep.
But we're not going to do that.
I know, we're not doing anything. we're not even throwing anybody out of the country. I'm reading about Osama bin Laden calling his mom, his stepmom, because he loves her, and telling her, I'm going to be disappearing for a while. Drag her out in the street and say, come out of those mountains right now or we're killing your stupid mother.
Howard,
let's play dirty.
A quick story. What I'd like to do with her, and this was done with VC suspects and this and that. You take them and you tie them to a table, and then you take a rat. You put a rat on their stomach.
Of course.
And then you
open them up.
You put a pot over the rat, and you put heat to the pot.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, but you know what? It works well because the rat's got no place to go but down.
Ooh.
And it will eat its out eventually.
See?
So take that, put his mother, put his wife, put them all on TV.
Right, and say, listen, you come out here. We're playing dirty now, just like you. You're going to kill our people, we're going to kill your people. These are the people that matter to you, I assume.
That's exactly.
But,
all right, Howard, I appreciate
you.
Thank you.
And Jon Stewart, that's manly talk.
Wow. You know what? Can I tell you something?
Me and the combat vets know how to talk.
I was all set to have breakfast.
What'd you say?
I was all set to have a little Melba toast and a grapefruit. Now I'm not so hungry. My goodness.
You should do the rat thing on your show.
I think I might. I think I know what to do in my next contract negotiation.
Jon Stewart is the host of The Daily Show Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. on Comedy Central, and he is a funny guy.
Men can get together.
Men can get together and cry. That's right. And believe me, if John had his chance, he'd take his handbag and slam Osama bin Laden with it right over the head.
Let me tell you something. I am ready at any time, makeup or no makeup.
Let me tell you, John, I kid because I love, like Don Rickles says.
Stop it.
No, but seriously, I understand where you were coming from.
I appreciate that, my friend.
John.
And I appreciate what you guys have done on the air, and I think you've done a great job.
Thanks, John.
All right, brother.
See you soon.
Have fun.
Right. That's Jon Stewart, everyone. He's a good guy. It was kind of funny that you couldn't understand what the hell he was talking about.
Yeah, but I gotta figure, it's just like you said, Letterman had cried, Leno had cried. Yeah. He had to really go for it.
Hey, no one tell him he's on basic cable and nobody's watching that show.
He had to, in order to get some attention, he had to really blubber.
John thinks he's competing with Letterman and Leno. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, I got to cry, too. Dude.
Did Craig Kilborn cry?
No. Craig Kilborn is heartless.
Nobody knows what Craig Kilborn did.
If Craig Kilborn committed suicide on his show, nobody would know what he did.
He could be dead already.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Go to, speaking of songs, there's a whole bunch of songs that my audience has been sending me. People,
it hasn't stopped.
People, after the tragedy of September 11th, just ran down to their basements and started recording like madmen.
Used to be a bomb shelter down there. Now it's a recording studio.
Sophisticated recording studio in the house. Okay, so in no particular order, see what we got here. These are all brand new, hot off the press. This one's called Towel Heads.
Getting right to the point.
Bomb the towel heads, bomb the towel heads, bomb the towel heads, bomb them all. Shove a warhead up Bin Laden's and make a necklace out of his balls.
Wow.
Bomb the towel heads, bomb the towel heads, bomb the towel heads, bomb them all. Make Afghanistan into a parking lot or a nice big shopping mall.
There you go, that's Towel Heads.
Did he really need recording equipment?
That didn't sound like it required a lot of
sophisticated recording equipment. Let's see, this one is If You Love America.
If you love America. Stand up and be counted.
Little country thing guy's going for.
If you are our enemy, I've got news for you. You have awakened.
Guy going for a big hit. He's being serious.
You know what? He's basically reading the newspaper to you.
Yes. Well, that's his style.
With a nice little, guitar riff behind it.
Let me see this one. Osama, go tell your mama. This one.
You've been lying, you've been cheating, you've been hurting innocent people.
Yeah.
You've been scheming, you've been plotting, you're 100% dirty rotten. You've been hiding.
All right, very serious
how bad.
Anti-Osama bin Laden song. This one's called In Afghanistan.
Out of a cloudless blue city.
Actually, if I can make one serious commentary, a lot of people are hoping to have a hit record out of it.
I know.
These guys are all serious.
From hell on 9/11, the Big Apple and D.C. America.
I like that collectively.
I think they thought
everybody.
a lot of.
I think collectively everybody had the same idea to go down to their basement and start recording. But they all think it's their own idea. It's like original.
But I think they thought a lot of musicians must have been in the World Trade Centers, and they'd be the only ones left.
This one's called I'm Mad.
All right, everybody, gather round. The Taliban is here. Now, what kind of weapons do you want? T-59 tank, T-55 tanks, mobile heavy rocket.
Oy vey.
Wow. Very technical, that one.
Hey, never mind that. One of the... oh, by the way, if you want to see... I always point out good websites for some of those songs. They're making me nauseous.
They're awful.
They're really bad. But if anyone who would walk down the street with Mark Harris is brave.
How will you invite America through your listening audience to be brave?
How dare you say who's brave and who isn't?
How dare you?
You don't even know.
You said Jon Stewart was crying like a woman.
And I said it was perfectly reasonable. He cried like a woman.
So, what's the big deal?
And you act like a woman.
And who cares? No, I'm upset because I really believed you would be more patriotic and more helpful.
I'm patriotic, but I don't have to sit here and be serious with you. That doesn't make me patriotic.
You have to be serious.
No.
You have to be serious.
With you?
Look at the World Trade Center right here in New York.
Who hasn't?
Is that not serious? What more terror do you need
we have been very serious about it, Mark. You're the one not being serious. We've been releasing that music. Knocking on people's doors, annoying them with that music of yours.
It might look to some... Yeah, but love scenes are never all they're cracked up to be anyway. I mean, really, you know what I mean? They're not. It's not very glamorous.
Is there any chance that you two will become Scientologists?
That is no.
No way. You will not become Scientologists?
No.
I'm interested in learning about Scientology.
Hold it a second.
News to me.
No, aren't you interested in what the secret machinations
really knows
are?
what it is.
Well, I know John Travolta can heal.
John Travolta knows what it is.
Yeah, here's one thing I know about Scientologists. They all seem very, very happy.
They do seem happy. I think because most of them are very, very stupid.
They're all fruits. Well, it's got to be. I don't know what's going on. Well,
you don't know that.
There's something going on there.
No, you know what? I don't even single out Scientology. I just single out anybody who's that duped by religion. And if you're that whacked out over it.
I mean, there's a lack of neuroses there with Scientologists that I'm almost envious of.
Let me ask you something. Are you going this route? Seriously, I'm not putting you down for this.
He's reading Dianetics.
Not at all. I'm kind of fascinated with what the whole secret thing is.
Are you going to go to one of the meetings?
I'm afraid to go to a meeting because if you go, I think you can't get out.
Well, actually, my ex-sister-in-law went to... Is she an ex if you're divorced?
You're not divorced, though, are you?
I am divorced, yes.
You are?
Yeah.
That.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me.
No, I'm divorced.
Yeah,
a long time ago, actually. I didn't feel like bragging about it. I wasn't that proud.
I had no idea. Well, you don't have and she's not anything to you anymore.
Is Zoolander an homage to L. Ron Hubbard?
Was that one of his
Now I'm going to start fielding questions out in the world about possibly being a Scientologist.
No, but I remember my ex-sister-in-law. She was walking in Kenmore Square in Boston, and I remember this was years ago.
Yeah.
And she did get asked to come in and see a movie. And she went in to see the movie, and she tells me this, that she went to see, it was a Scientology movie, and then when she went to leave, they didn't want her to go. And it got a little weird. That they didn't want her to leave.
I hear and you don't think if you just went on your own, you could just walk out?
I don't know anything about it. I don't know.
You know they have that Celebrity Center in Hollywood?
Right. Yes. Have you been there?
I haven't been in it. I've driven by it a lot. And apparently they have a tour where once you go in, it's like the Haunted Mansion, so you can't go out.
You know what I mean?
You can't get out until you go all the way through to the end. Yeah. That's what I hear.
So now, but wait a second. You're friendly with Tom Cruise, aren't you?
Friendly, yeah, friendly.
Yeah, because you do that impression of him and you became, right?
It's a great way to become friends with a person.
Right, you goof on him. No, but it's a respectful
yeah,
goofing.
It's a respectful goofing.
Yeah, and has he talked to you about Tom Cruise?
He's never mentioned it once, no.
Never?
No.
He hasn't tried to indoctrinate you?
No, not at all.
But he is the most positive human being. I mean, really.
Yeah, he positively dumped Nicole.
Yeah. Well, if he's so... Well,
that's right.
Have you met his black children?
He's got black kids?
Yeah.
Does he really?
Oh, yeah. Hello, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy. Why am I the only fella in the neighborhood?
They're not black.
Daddy, I don't believe that Mommy and you is breaking up, but I think I'm going to stay with you because you got about 125 million.
Wants to take me to Australia.
None of the other brothers have an in-ground pool.
Does black children hidden from you? Is that what it is?
No, I met his kids.
You did? Aren't the kids black?
Kids.
There's some sort of unknown origin.
I'm not sure.
PUOs.
PUOs, persons unidentified origin.
They're beautiful kids.
No, I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying, where are they from? Do we know? How did he get those kids?
I don't know.
Beautiful Nubian children.
These kids aren't wearing turbans, are they, in this very difficult time?
No, right.
No, all right. So you had a tough decision to make. Your movie was coming out around the World Trade Center disaster time, and that's unfortunate.
Based in New York.
Yeah, it was shot in New York, based in New York.
Did you have to change anything about the movie? Did you have shots of the Twin Towers?
There were a couple of shots that I changed, there was one shot that I switched out,
Why is that? Tell me the thinking.
The thinking was, if I was going to put the movie out this close to September 11th, the only reason I'm putting the movie out is because it's a comedy, an escapist comedy that people can go and hopefully laugh for an hour and a half and not think about anything, so I didn't want to...
So if you see the Twin Towers, your thought is, hey, it reminds you of the tragedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that the movie is there to make people laugh.
Now, I have another question, because we haven't really addressed...
But it's a tough decision. It's a very tough decision.
Your plans on...
Yes, I'm getting to that.
The promotion of the movie.
Right. Now, so then you called me, and you gave me a very serious phone call.
Yeah,
you sounded very, very upset.
Thanks for calling back, by the way.
Well, I didn't call you back because I was disturbed by what I heard.
I have to get the transcript of the discussion on the show about me not coming in, and then I have to deal with it.
Well, I figured it'd be easier than making a phone call.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So you left me a very sincere phone call.
Right.
Which I was very touched by.
Yeah, thank you.
And it basically the gist...
touchy. You didn't call me back.
Exactly. The gist of the phone call seemed to be that you were going to cancel all promotion. I understood.
Yeah, that wasn't the gist. No, the gist of the phone call was I was canceling some things, especially Saturday Night Live, which I said because I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Right.
And it was very soon after what happened. So I think like everybody's like feeling different feelings every day. So on that day, that's what I felt and felt was right.
But you canceled. You canceled.
Very special Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller speaks about his decision to stop promoting Zoolander.
Couldn't figure out.
I just want to clarify
that. And a very special promotion.
It was hard to figure out Saturday Night Live.
I couldn't figure out how to do Saturday Night Live.
But I didn't cancel everything.
All my ideas were funny.
And on that day, I felt like canceling Stern.
I'm so funny that I had to cancel Saturday Night Live. The nation was not ready to laugh.
I was not ready. The nation was not ready.
I'm shedding a tear.
It was during my appearance on The View that I thought.
I better not go on.
Looking at Regis, I realized.
A man in a quandary.
Star Jones said to me, will you do Howard Stern?
So wait a second. So then the plans were being laid out. Letterman and Regis.
Well, you commit to all these things, weeks and months in advance.
Right,
I was trying to figure out like what was proper, and
so my show was not proper.
Letterman was proper, Stern was not.
Now, why is that? You know what? I swear, I'm not taking offense. I'm not taking offense. I just want to know why I'm improper and the other shows are proper.
That personally hurt, didn't it?
No, I know. Well, I felt that you were personally hurt, and that's why I'm here today. That's why I'm here with my wife.
No.
It's always a dicey proposition. You know, you never know what you're going to be encountering.
Was there a meeting about what shows to do?
Not at all.
What were the thoughts that went through your brain?
Yeah, share with us the thoughts. Christine, you had to be there in on the thoughts.
I felt for him because it really is a hard thing. You work so hard on a movie. And
Christine Taylor.
Christine Taylor, who loves Ben Stiller, speaks out.
Talks about why Tia Leone was wrong for Zoolander.
Christine shares his pain.
Christine watched the tape and knew she was right for the role.
The big,
Christine saw the struggle Ben was going through.
Christine had to comfort Ben in his hour of need. When he decided to cancel the Howard Stern show.
She stood by him.
She said, Ben, I can do that part, but you can't do Howard Stern.
Ben, if you...
Get those videotapes, Ben.
Ben, if you cancel Howard Stern, you'll win over the nation. So wait a second. So... in your thought process...
It was a tough one. Because I knew that you would, take it personally.
Yeah, but what did you think?
I didn't. I know you didn't. You know what? I was really... I swear to you, no other agenda. I'm just curious why this show would be improper while all the other shows...
Like, it's okay to do Letterman.
Yeah, I mean...
Again, I was just trying to figure out... And, guys, I don't think anybody knew how to, react to
But you knew right away to do Letterman.
Wow. I knew to do Letterman when I saw Letterman go back on the air, and so
I was serious.
I know, you were serious.
We were on the air the whole time.
I did the appropriate thing. I broke the news to the nation, not Letterman.
The point is moot, because here I am.
Here you are. You're here.
And I'm so happy to be here.
I really wish you'd go through the thought process.
I wish there had been a camera and a tape recorder.
But I'll tell you, I did angst over it.
You sound full of angst when you called me.
And that's why I wish I had that music when I called you.
Incredible.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful.
It is a tough decision.
To figure out which shows to do.
Well, how have you been? I mean, it's probably been, strange for you having to figure out.
It's been very tough.
The whole thing.
Coming up.
You know what's good, though, is that it's good to, it has been good for people to just be able to listen and laugh and have fun.
Of course.
You know what I mean? That's it.
Yes, absolutely. I agreed with your decision to cancel Saturday Night Live.
Until you heard...
Until I heard I was canceled, too.
Right.
I was like, I'm listening to this message unfold, and I go, he's right. Saturday Night Live is the wrong venue for him. It's not. You can't be open for discussion.
Honestly, I knew I'd never live it down if I didn't show up. So
you were smart to come in and do the show.
Well, the Howard was banning you. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that one.
He was just about, you know what? Never again. Don't have him on this show ever again.
What shows, I love you. What shows were appropriate to go on, though, during the crisis?
Yes, tell everybody.
Well, I think I think what happened was over the next couple of weeks. Friends?
No, wait. Okay, what were you thinking was appropriate? Saturday Night Live and Howard Stern were out.
I just thought, for me, it was just I was concerned about, coming off
in the wrong way.
In the wrong way, because I didn't think it was right to be there, like pushing a movie. I wanted people to know the movie.
How does that ever happen here? Do you ever get to push a movie?
We haven't let you push the movie ever.
It was kind of like the sum of all the amount of appearances. But then I think over the last few weeks, we've kind of gotten back into a certain regularity.
Yes.
I
think he did everything, including the Home Shopping Network, the Weather Channel, ESPN, except for Howard Stern.
Everything was appropriate with this.
Yeah, as I say, the point is moot, because here we are.
That's right.
Happy to be here.
And let me say, Christine, you look more beautiful than ever. In fact, during the entire interview, I'll be honest with you, you're wearing basic black and stuff. I've been staring at your lips, which it's some sort of glossy lipstick that I love.
Well, listen, we got to what is it? Are you playing in our big game tonight against Comedy Central?
Yeah, I heard about that.
What's this?
I got a softball
I'll
game
tell you
tonight.
what. Yeah, the station, this is the first time they've done this in a long time. The station, K-Rock in New York, is playing Comedy Central's the Jon Stewart show.
Yeah, the Daily Show.
The Daily Show.
I see.
Because Beth Shore from The Daily Show, who used to be my intern here, was telling me all about it this weekend because she was helping me with Ashley. So, you know Beth?
I don't remember Beth.
Yeah, she's a great girl. So talking to her about it, and it's a whole big thing that we're playing the Comedy Central tonight.
Didn't even know.
Well, The Daily Show in particular, and I think we should all wear shirts that says, "Our host never cried."
Yeah, I like that.
We should all wear shirts that say, "Our host never cried."
Can you get those made up? I'll pay for them. I'll pay for them.
I'll definitely wear them.
You gotta rush.
I'll tattoo it on my back.
Hey, does somebody got a T-shirt company can make them up real quick? Our host never cried.
That's great.
That's really funny. Yeah. So the Daily Show will play. Who's playing from us? Because what time is that?
Me and Artie and Gary, I think, are playing.
No, I'm not playing. It's at 8 o'clock.
Oh, is it definitely 8 o'clock?
It starts at 8 o'clock, which means by the time it's over, it's 9:30, and I got to go back to Connecticut. It's a pain in the ass.
You can stay over my place.
What? Would sleep next to the kids?
Yeah, that'll be a good night's rest.
Studio?
Yeah, you'll be behind curtain number 3.
Your pillow will be a piece of cellophane.
The night I got loaded and, threw up, everyone's going, you can stay at my place. And John goes, come and stay at my place. And I'm so drunk. I go, how many rooms? He goes, the one. I go, you know what? I'll go somewhere else. Like, why would I want to stay?
How can you have a guest? You got the kids and you.
He can sleep in my room. I would sleep on the couch, and then the kids are in their room.
Oh, my goodness. Everybody's shuffling.
It's a palace.
Nobody knows where anybody is anymore.
That's some scene in that apartment of John's.
You got curtains up still, or you took those down?
No, I have a wall built now.
Oh, you built because it used to be just a curtain.
Yeah, John had a curtain between him and the kids. There's an invite from hell.
John had a curtain between him and his mother-in-law when he used to pleasure himself.
I know, she caught him. And your bathroom door doesn't lock either, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
What do you have to do not know?
How do you not know if your bathroom door locks?
Why, like I have a lock it?
Or even close the door, huh?
Don't you lock it when you go to the bathroom?
No, because you can't open it because you hit my knees.
Holy crap.
Oh, your knees hold it closed.
It's so small that if they open the door, they can't get in there.
Oh, my goodness. What did you just say?
Oh, that clears it up.
Yeah.
His knees hold the door shut. I got to take a break. This is too funny, but I got to take. Anyway, do I have time to talk about the baseball game? Because I got questions.
What baseball game?
I'll tell you in a minute. I want to find out. I don't want to start something and then not be able to finish it.
Big game.
I got a feeling this dude's going to show up when I got to,
In the middle of your rap?
Yeah, and these guys screw me up. I got things, scheduled.
Hey, Howard, you know the guy that's on the other team that's like the dick on the other team that's yelling all the time, yelling at the umpire, is the umpire. Who do you think that is on our team?
Stuttering John?
Stuttering John.
Yelling at the umpire. There was no umpire.
No, you were the umpire.
Well, we were supposed to be. We were supposed to call our own plays.
No, it's like, like when a guy's getting like a fly ball or something like that. Don't miss it! Don't miss it!
We wanted to win. I didn't want to be embarrassed by the
John, that's why I told you he'd win the crazy cabbie fight. He's crazy.
He is crazy.
Dude, it's a fun game. Went out there, the Howard Stern Show was challenged by the Jon Stewart Daily Show over at Comedy Central.
Right.
Softball.
Yeah. And,
it was a good game.
Yeah.
Want to know who won?
Well, no, not yet. I want to figure out how I want to do this, yeah.
The best part was John pitched most of the game and was doing really good. And then Isaac from E came in the pitch and wasn't doing so good, and John was all over him.
You know what?
He's like, Isaac, come on. I put a special spin on the ball. You just lay it in there. I put a special spin on it.
It becomes way too... All right, so anyway, Artie had a good idea. We made up shirts, and on it says, at least...
you got that done?
At least our host never cried.
Uh-huh.
Because Jon Stewart cried when he came back from 9/11.
Right. Oh, that's great.
See, it says the Howard Stern Show has Tom paid for him, so he put the K-Rock logo on him.
Yeah, enormous K-Rock logo.
By the way, I got to say, the K-Rock logo is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Can't we get a good logo?
As Fred said, it looks like a moving company.
Anything but a rock station.
Yeah, at least our host never cried. And then it says the Howard Stern Show. And did they laugh at that, the other team, or were they upset?
Jon Stewart had a shirt to combat our shirt that he wore, and then what was
his shirt saying?
Well, he showed up. He showed up with that Indian who used to cry on those litter commercials.
Yeah, really? He went that far?
And it said on the sometimes I get sad on the bottom.
Sometimes I get sad.
So, what did they videotape it for?
Yeah.
They must have, because
who do you think made 2 errors on our team, in a row?
Were they videotaping and were we videotaping? Was everyone videotaping?
Everybody was videotaping.
No, it was just our guys.
It was just our guys.
Oh, because I'm saying, boy, that's a long way to go for a joke to bring an Indian with you.
No,
on his shirt.
No.
Oh, on his shirt.
Yeah.
It was
that
a picture.
Dead.
I thought he brought the real Indian for some kind of bit.
I think that you did.
I think that guy's
he was
dead.
drawn on the shirt.
Oh, that ain't funny. You bring the Indian, that's funny.
I think I guess we made 2 errors errors back-to-back.
Who?
Well, I was pitching a no-hitter, and this idiot makes 2 errors.
Who, Casey?
No, he's pitching slow pitch
John's
softball.
one of these guys who thinks it's a special type of skill to slow
Dude,
pitch
I was putting a curve on it. You guys have no idea.
All right, go ahead.
Who do you think? Who do you think?
Casey.
No.
Who?
Who's the biggest loser?
Benji.
Well, that's another story.
No, I got to tell you about Benji, man.
Hold on. Ganji.
Ganji made 2 errors?
2 in a row.
What base was he playing?
Third.
What do you mean, he overthrew first?
2 balls got by him. The first time ball gets by him, second time he bobbles it and throws it late.
So who played? You?
Ganji, Benji, Artie, KC, Jim Florentine, Isaac, Scotty Pace.
And a couple of the hot interns.
The interns are just very hot this semester.
The interns show up in shorts. My wife said, she goes, what the hell did you guys hire models? There's like 7 hot interns. Then one of the hot interns here brings her friend who's just as hot as
her sister.
Yeah, her sister.
Was her sister?
Yeah, she's hot too.
Wow.
Everybody's hot.
Dude, let me tell you about what
everybody's hot.
Everybody's hot. Yeah, so Benji gets up there, right? And John is just such a jerk. I mean, all right, so the game is close. It's probably about like 5-3. Benji gets up there.
5-3, who's winning?
We're winning. We're trying to hold on to the lead, right?
Right.
But hold on, let me just preface this by Benji told us that he doesn't know how to play, that he checked on the internet how to play softball.
No. So he gets up there. And
Benji,
John,
why you have to make stories up? You never played softball your entire life.
No, that's not what I said. I said I looked up some tips on hitting, which I did.
Oh, okay.
No. So look. So he gets up there, and John is such a jerk. He yells. He goes, "Oh, come on! Can we get a DH for this guy? Let's pitch hit for him."
Howard, he sucks.
Yeah, but John, you're not a professional baseball team. Who cares?
People are out there to have fun.
Yeah. Why humiliate the dude?
No. I didn't say he sucks. First of all,
the best part.
Casey's exaggerating.
A fat F.
John,
can we get after he struck out, I called him the fat ass.
He struck out in softball?
Yes. Twice.
Howard, I can't
listen. I'm sorry. I thought these guys were like all serious when we got there, like telling us, should we try getting 2 guys?
See, that's why I won't play, because what if I strike out?
Right. Then John is on.
John's going to be yelling at me because I'll get so nervous. I don't like athleticism.
Right. Howard, me and Florentine, I was playing shortstop.
Why is Casey a dick?
Because it's not true. We're all having fun. We're drinking.
Yeah, but
come on.
You're having fun.
You didn't yell at him?
It was all in a matter of fun.
What if they yelled at you? You wouldn't have thought it was so fun.
Artie was yelling at me plenty.
I know what. I was playing short and Florentine was playing third, which, by the way, is a tough left side of the. Did
the Jon Stewart show have girls playing for them?
Yeah.
Not like our
chicks. And this is so funny.
Oh, we had chicks playing?
Yeah.
You know what, Howard? His chicks look like chicks who can write.
But here's the best part, Howard. Our hot intern who's Asian, she's there, and Florentine is like checking her out the whole time because, he's into Asian chicks.
Who's our Asian hot intern?
She's one of our new interns.
Where is she?
Howard, she's flown under the radar. She's so.
Let me see her. Where is she?
She's not here right now.
What, is she here in the afternoon? I've never seen her.
Yeah, she's here in the afternoon a lot, but even in the morning, she's quiet.
You haven't seen her.
She's Asian. Asians know how to quiet down.
Me and John got into kind of an argument because late in the game, it was runners on first and second. He looks at me and Florentine. He goes, "Okay, the play's at third, guys. The play's at third." And I go, "John, we're not broads. We know where the play is. Just pitch it." And he goes, "Would you talk to your coach like that?" And I go, "John, you're not a coach." And then he gives me the finger and goes, "F you, Artie." You
know what? That guy Simon's here.
Oh, good.
Because he's going to be out in 20 minutes.
Yeah, because I don't.
But I can tell you that everybody out there is saying that John pretty much ruined the game for them.
Really? Why? Because you just made it.
The E crew and all the guys and everyone.
You're having a blast.
No, you're having a blast.
Because he's a dick.
Yeah, you're having fun.
The game.
It's such a lie. Man, he's drinking and stuff like that. And he's running around like a maniac.
What?
You.
Did I not go 2 for 3 for our team?
I will say,
who won?
Dad, we won.
What score?
8-5.
8-6.
There you go.
It was 8-6.
And by the way, when we got to Howard, their team was like, we don't want these umps. They were all like, serious about the rules. Or so I felt they really wanted to beat our ass.
I was mad too.
And Artie was like, I'm not losing to these guys who write political jokes. We're not losing to guys who write political jokes. Like, he was just as
No, but I was doing it. I was doing it off the field. You were on the field screaming at people. A pop up to left. Catch it.
All right. No one cares. Who cares about your softball game? Get out of here. Let me bring in Simon.
It's funny. John's the kind of guy who'll break his leg playing a softball game. That means nothing.
Howard, look.
You your leg. You scraped up your whole leg.
Look, John, man.
John, congratulations. Congratulations, you guys won.
That's right, we won.
We did win.
All right, Simon Cowell is an American Idol. He is the TV show American Idol. 10% of the audience feels that Benji's stink is due to a clothes laundering issue. And I got to tell you, I agree with the audience, Benji, because everyone's telling me you played softball last night against the Jon Stewart show.
That's correct.
And you're wearing the same T-shirt right now.
Under this shirt, I had a T-shirt.
Dude, you smell.
No, I don't.
No, does he smell today?
He's got a slight hint.
But Benji,
it's not as bad as it usually is. But
Benji, you played softball last night in a shirt, and you're wearing it today. And I guarantee you didn't shower last night.
I showered this morning.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I swear my life.
So why would you shower and then put a shirt back on that you wore? Wait a second. I'm not lying. Tell me. Answer my question.
All right.
You showered this morning?
Absolutely.
The T-shirt you're wearing now, did you wear last night to play softball?
I had a shirt underneath it.
Did you wear that shirt to play softball?
Over and under.
Answer yes or no. Did you wear that shirt last night to play softball?
Yes, sir, I did.
And then did you shower this morning?
Yes.
So you took your clean body and stuck it into a shirt.
Wait, what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a shirt and a pair of pants.
Is there anything you're wearing that you wore yesterday?
No.
What about your shoes?
Yeah, my shoes.
All right. And your shoes were protected by your socks, just like I had a shirt underneath this.
Protected? Come on, douchebag.
Right. I'm not.
It rained on us, yesterday.
Yeah.
It poured on us.
Wasn't it humid too?
So that means you have all the water.
It for about 10 minutes. I knew I was gonna get crap about it. I thought it was a fun shirt. I thought this was a fun day to wear it.
All right, my point well taken. You smell.
No, I don't.
And you're working when you
smell me. You're just saying that.
Fred's telling me.
It's a slight. It's not.
So
again,
Fred's
not
telling you someone smells.
And what about the other day? What about the other day when he smelled you? Is he calling him a liar?
No.
Are you calling Artie a liar?
Yeah, Artie said
you smell.
You smell.
No, I don't. You don't know that.
All right, I'll turn it off.
Smell me.
You don't need to know it. You trust me. He is.
He is. Fred's saying it. I don't need to smell you.
Fred says he smells something. He cannot determine that it's me that smells.
I would say.
You know what? Why don't you change your shirt when you shower?
I could never in a million years wear the same shirt I play softball.
You wear that Munson shirt 3 days a week.
But I wash it. It's always washed.
It's laundered.
Believe me, I know I wear the same stuff, but I always wash it.
Benji, you're working with people now. You're trying to get a career going. Clean yourself.
Listen.
Clean yourself. I'm doing it as a favor.
Give me a real opinion.
No, I don't want to smell your shirt. You disgust me.
It smells.
All right, let's go to the rest of the email.
Could you take him to Wayne at Petland and have him bathe?
One listener inquires how many pairs of breast implants we give away in a year. I've cut down this year in breast implants.
Yes, you have.
But I'm going to...
given away very many at all.
But starting with the summer, I'm going to give away more. I'm going to say in advance, as Jon Stewart comes in here, I want to apologize to him in advance because it is so cold in here. It's so frigid, and there's wind blowing on me.
Yeah, keep your coat on.
You keep your coat on. I need winter gloves. I just don't believe it.
The air conditioning finally arrived.
Here's Jon Stewart, who has let his hair go gray. Very shocked. Shockingly gray. Hey, John.
What was he hosting just recently? I was like, my goodness, look at him. He's matured.
Yeah, what was the show you most recently hosted, aside from your own? I'm talking about an award show.
Grammys.
The Grammys, that's right. I saw you on there, and I said, boy, he's gray. I wonder why.
That was the look I was going for.
You always look so young because, you just look young, and you're not a real tall guy. You're short. Mm-hmm. Why did you let your hair go gray so that you would seem more like Johnny Carson or something?
To give myself gravitas.
Yeah, to seem more important.
Yeah, I always realize how much the ladies love the aging, pathetic look. So that's what I went with. I said,
did you ever consider? Gray. Did you consider coloring your hair?
Or
Not really.
Were you coloring it?
No, because when you color your hair, you look freakish. You know, you end up with that sort of because I have hair throughout my
body.
Thank you. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. And that's going gray as well. And I can't just dip my whole self like in a bath.
Is your pubic hair gray?
That's an excellent question.
Is it gray?
It's been so long. I don't think so. I think that's the last to go, quite frankly.
Right. That's gross.
Why is that the last to go? If everything else...
honestly, because so much else goes gray because of the sun.
Can we see your pubes now?
Oh, absolutely. I've actually brought a selection
your natural
of them.
hair color?
Yeah.
No, but that's... I know...
The pubes go last, though.
First of all, I've been lucky. I haven't had to color my hair because I have some...
Are your pubes gray as well or no?
My pubes are not gray, but what I do...
Are they a silky...
Yeah.
What's the texture? Because your hair, quite frankly, and I mean no disrespect by this, is pubesque, if you will.
Thank you.
So is your, like for instance, my hair is this texture, but my pubic hair is very similar to yours. Is your pubic hair then silky smooth?
I had a transplant. That's why I look like I have pubic hair. No, but in all seriousness, to pull down your pants in front of a girl, I know you're married now, but you pull your pants down and see gray hair, it's kind of like over. You know what I mean? If I saw a woman with,
you're done.
What I do though, do you trim your body hair and your pubic hair?
I trim the back from the back of my head down to the middle of my back is trimmed.
Is that true?
Yes.
Your wife does that?
The kitchen. Yes, she does do that. And it's one of those where every now and again you'll be leaving the house like for a holiday or something to go visit the parents and she go, hold on, what did I wear something wrong? No, we got.
What does she trim that with? A scissor?
She has to go in with a scissor and then she has a razor.
I see.
And
has anyone on your TV
very
show?
Sexualized.
How often do you have to be groomed?
That's an excellent question.
Once a month.
The same as our dog. We're taking it at the same time. Our nails are done. Our hair is done.
What kind of dog do you have?
Yeah, we have 2 pit bulls.
Pit bulls?
Yes. We run a ring out of our house.
Do you really have a pit bull?
Yeah, she's a vet tech, so she...
don't you ever worry that the dog will latch on to you or bite you and hold on?
Turn on you?
Seriously, I mean, don't you worry about friends coming over and getting bitten?
No, we don't have friends come over.
You don't?
No. No, they're very sweet dogs. They have a bad reputation for what that is. But if you go to the pound, if you try and get a dog from the pound in New York, that's all you can get.
Is your wife Puerto Rican? Is that why she has a pit bull?
Yeah.
I mean, really, what is that?
Yes.
Rat dealer?
Is she white?
No, she's a video shoot director, rat video shoot.
Oh, I see.
And they always ask, do you have any dogs?
A pit bull? Jesus, I would never go visit you.
No, I'm telling you, they're the sweetest dogs.
But if they latch on.
I don't go near them. Right. From what I understand, they're the sweetest dogs. I sleep in the hallway.
And what about your TV show? Is that going well? I understand you...
you seem to know something. What do you know?
No, you took over from Craig Kilborn, and you, I think, doubled the audience, didn't you? I have a statistic right here.
Well, now he's sort of mentioned in the same breath as Leno and Letterman.
Really?
Yeah.
That's right. That's because I let my hair go gray.
That's some breath.
It's the same breath. They say, it's late-night host whose pubic hair is gray.
Right.
We're all
it says
together.
Here... You took over from Craig Kilborn in 1998.
Kill the ratings.
You doubled the program's audience to an average of 731,000 viewers. So that's got to make you feel good.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, stop.
Is it true?
Well, the thing about being on cable is you don't get the rate. You don't have to really worry about it.
You know exactly what's going on.
No, I don't know anything
that's
going on.
Do.
All I know is if they pick up the contract, they pick up the contract.
In cable, they don't care about the ratings. There's no pressure on
That's exactly right.
That's right.
Oh, they'd like to have them, though. They can increase advertising.
Well, you know what?
They know
even that doesn't matter.
That's right.
Yeah. In cable, it's all about just holding on to your channel. You know what I mean? Like, it's just hoping that they don't move it from 45 to 56. It really is.
So you're saying that anyone could really host a cable show?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I've come here actually to just give anyone here the chance. I'm giving the farting guy.
You're a stand-up comic, but I learned something about you. You never expected to be a stand-up. I'm not looking at you on purpose.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to look at you ever since you beat us in softball.
You guys beat us too, though.
Yeah, let me think about this for a second.
Do you know why you guys lost? Quite honestly, because Casey frosted the tip of his hair.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That ruins a softball team.
And Artie wasn't there.
So here's my point.
Yeah.
You never wanted to be a stand-up comic. You weren't someone who dreamt of being a stand-up comic. You dreamt of being a professional soccer player.
That's
really?
True. Yeah.
Isn't it true you got a soccer scholarship?
I did have to William and Mary.
William and Mary.
Yeah.
How did this dream go so terribly wrong?
Look at me. Look at me physically. Look how I've gone south.
Haley Stewart.
How do you think it went wrong?
No, wait. You were that good at soccer that you got a scholarship and you thought perhaps you'd become a professional?
I would have liked to have played professionally. Yeah. Indoor mostly, probably.
Do you still play?
Indoor. Do I still play?
Do you still play soccer with your friends?
I do not.
You do not?
No.
Do you ever play sake?
Yeah, do you walk around bouncing that stupid little leather ball?
Yes, I do. I bounce it off my head all the time. So I just walk around my house yelling, "Go!"
So when you got out of college, did anybody approach you about becoming a professional soccer player?
Many people.
No, seriously.
On the streets. I was going to have an interview with a team called the Louisville Thunder. It was in the AISL.
And what happened to that interview?
I never ended up going. I blew out my knee, had 2 knee operations after my senior season.
Oh.
And then played, locally and that sort of thing.
And so how do you go from being a soccer player to a stand-up comedian?
It's actually the next job available. You go right from that to... no, I bartended.
Soccer, stand-up. You're right.
Exactly.
That's right. That would be the next alphabetical thing.
Yeah.
Pele's doing Caroline.
I went right through it.
Let me ask you a question about stand-up comedians. It seems
about us being sad?
Well, no. Seinfeld just put out a movie where they follow him around, and he makes out like like you would think he was a nuclear scientist. Comedians love to run around and compliment each other about
making their jobs more
important. It's so hard, and you have to get up there.
You have to get up by 1 o'clock in the afternoon
and talk for 10 minutes.
Have a club sandwich and read the paper. It's the least amount of work you could do and still earn a living.
It is, right? It is not that hard.
Well, you go to work at 9 o'clock.
Right.
You work for 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then you sit around with your friends at a diner until 2 in the morning.
So why do guys like Seinfeld try to make, like he said, he's full of angst, he's writing things down on pieces of paper, he's making it seem...
He wasn't the guy who hung out with the other guy.
If you got $300 million... get up at 9 and do 15 minutes, wouldn't you try and make it seem hard? What are you going to walk in and go, anybody can do this. I just want to let everybody know here.
But when you said to your family, I'm going to stop playing soccer and become a stand-up comedian, everyone said, well, you have no ability in that arena.
Listen, they didn't think I had any ability in the other arena. What did they care?
So did anybody say to you, what are you doing? When are you going to get a serious job? They did. Who said that to you? Your mother?
People that are related to me by blood.
Okay. All right.
Are they happy now and glad you didn't take their advice?
It's hard to say. They don't really mention it to me very much.
Jon Stewart's show is called The Daily Show.
That's true.
You know what I still can't get out of my head? I remember that he opened the Grammys by taking off his clothes.
That was a huge mistake.
And I'm still
I'm telling you, that was the best move I ever did.
For a guy who was an athlete, you're horribly out of shape.
Well, it was soccer.
I mean, really.
That's a very difficult sport.
It is,
come on, they run around a lot.
Why did you take off your clothes hosting the Grammys? I know you were going for a joke, but
15,000.
A lot of people, like even my girlfriend,
recoiled in horror.
I always thought Jon Stewart was kind of cute, and then all of a sudden, he took off his clothes, he was like, ugh.
That's what I did. I wanted to break the illusions. It's like Seinfeld. I wanted to show them the behind the scenes.
Seriously, did you watch the playback of that?
No, I don't watch any of
Tell the truth. When you hosted the
I have it on a loop in my house.
No, come on. Don't make a joke. Do you watch the Grammys after you host them?
No.
I think you're lying.
No, I don't.
Say, I swear to God, I never watched the Grammys.
You at least watch
Whose God?
that.
Yours?
Any God.
I swear to the God.
You swear to God?
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
Here's the other thing, too.
You've never watched how you performed on the Grammys?
Don't you think I would have improved if I had watched it?
If I got to host the Grammys...
Do you think I would have made some changes?
If I got to host the Grammys, I would watch it to see how I did.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You sort of, at that point how you did.
Do you think you did badly? Is that why you won't watch it?
No, it's not. I'm not watching it because it will create angst in me.
Right.
It's the show ends, and then I go home and I have a sandwich and I go to bed.
Do you want to be like Letterman? He can't watch himself without...
No, I don't have that kind of...
you have no angst?
Self-flagellation, no.
Right.
I just have no interest in it. I was there.
As you know, we've discussed your pain in life before when you were here. Your parents divorced?
Yes, that is correct.
And I read this, and this is shocking. Your father has never seen you perform stand-up comedy.
Where is he?
Oh.
What's he doing?
Why is that?
Why? Does he owe you money? What is this, a child support issue? Listen, you're not entitled to any of that. That is not for you, Robin.
He abandoned you at a young age, right?
Abandon is such a strong word.
No, but he never supported you.
That implies the leaving by the side of a highway.
Did he give your mother money to support you?
Yes.
He did.
He played piano in a pub.
Well, be honest.
No, I'm sure there was a
money exchange.
Yeah, money exchange at some point.
Mom never let on whether he was given money or not?
Well, let me just put it this way. I just remember her referring to him as Mr. Wonderful. and I believe that was done in
Did you ever, once he left the house, you never saw him again?
Oh, no, that's not true.
Oh, you did see him?
No, we had pizza, I'd say, every 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. That's a good dad.
Yeah, exactly. a lot of dads. No, he was fine. I mean, he and my brother would talk physics. They would draw on napkins. They would do...
So you don't have a problem with your father?
No.
Except that he couldn't be in the conversation because he doesn't know physics.
Thank you.
Right. But seriously,
I would sit and talk about the Mets.
Why has he never come to watch you perform? Did you ask him?
He says he saw it once on TV and thought I sucked.
He did say that.
He's just said, I just didn't want to spend the money.
Oh, come on. What did he say to you? Did you ever say, Dad, why don't you come watch me?
No, I never asked him. We don't talk like that. Do you talk like that with your father?
No. Did your mother ever come visit you?
She came when I played Carnegie Hall.
Do you have father hunger, as they say? Do you wish
yes,
for a different
that's why
father?
I only date older men.
Right.
I have that issue that goes along.
Do you think when you got on
at
TV...
this age, at my age, don't you think, though, that all that stuff is over? Like all the...
no, I think that there's a child inside of you that wants a father that would have... What are you laughing at me? You're uncomfortable with this discussion?
I am uncomfortable with a child inside of me. I don't want a child inside of me.
You seem to be very emotional.
I want a child out of me.
Didn't you cry on your show after 9/11?
But that had nothing to do with my father.
Don't you think it had something to do with it?
Are you suggesting my father flew something into... That's terrible.
Able to get through that with a stiff upper lip.
Were you shocked? Were you shocked when Bill Maher, who no longer has his show, got on television and said about you, he attacked you, he was disgusted by you and David Letterman crying on television. He said, and this is a quote from Bill Maher.
Yes.
Jon Stewart and David Letterman gave terrorists the satisfaction of crying like women.
Oh, he did? I didn't know.
You never heard this quote? It was a terrible display. It's maudlin. It's sentimental. It's womanish. Men shouldn't cry, certainly not publicly in a time of war. You put on your brave face and suck it up. How do you respond to that?
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
Our show is so popular amongst the terrorist community. I knew I was giving them the satisfaction. Listen, we're the #1 rated show over there in all the terrorist camps. They watch cable like it's going out of style.
Well, when you cried on there, it did seem somewhat calculated. Was it calculated? Did someone say maybe you should cry?
Yes. No, it was. I worked with a coach for a week. That's why we didn't come back on the air right away, because I wasn't ready.
Weren't you secretly
must cry at almost anything?
I happen to be relatively emotional.
Weren't you secretly crying?
Wait a minute. Can I say something? 3,000 people died.
No, I understand that.
10 blocks from my house.
You to be strong.
Crying about your view.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
You have a cable show on Comedy Central.
I know.
Thanks for being womanish.
Wait, why did I have to be strong? I follow BattleBots. Can't the BattleBots be strong?
Yeah. Thanks for being a pussy, Jon Stewart and David Letterman.
Well, okay.
Oh, is that? Are you doing Bill Maher?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I thought Artie was yelling at me. I was like, hey, what's going on around here?
John, I thought it was appropriate.
Thank you, Artie.
What did Bill Maher think?
Here's the thing.
John thought Bill Maher thought you were womanish.
All right.
Here's the thing. I take almost all of my emotional cues from Bill Maher because he's such a warm and compassionate human being.
It says here you make $1.5 million a year.
That's an excellent salary for what I do.
And Letterman gets 31.5. Leno gets 17 million.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, that's the kind of money
I am getting ripped off.
It says here you're considered the #1 replacement should David Letterman decide to leave CBS. Have you heard from them about this?
No.
Never.
He hadn't decided to leave.
Would you do it if he decides to leave?
Jeez, I don't know. 31 million. Jeez, I don't know, Howard.
But $1.5 million with no pressure.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
That's what you could host up the next 30
I like my show because for $1.5 million, I can cry whenever I want to on the air. What
about you yelling at your staff? This shocked me.
You yell at your staff?
According to the New York Post, in August 2001, Jon Stewart berated his remaining writing staff after the 3 of the writers left the show. The Post quotes a source as saying you were yelling at them, calling them a bunch of bleep heads and dilettantes.
Why? Because they stayed?
You had a similar outburst in 2000 during a meeting with the writers, and this became known as the Bleep You meeting.
Yeah.
Or the FU meeting.
No. It was the bleep meeting.
No,
I don't curse.
F-heads.
I literally just bleep.
Did you yell at your staff?
Probably.
Why?
At some point.
Why did you call them F-heads and dilettantes?
It was a while ago.
Why would you do that? I'm curious. I want to know what led up to it.
They wrote a bad news report?
Were you upset that your writing staff left you?
No.
Isn't that because your father left you, that you can't stand when someone leaves you?
You never got to yell at him?
Writers represented your father. That's
seriously. Do you have a hard time with loss?
It's as though you're reading my diary.
I knew it. All right, listen, Jon Stewart.
I'm shocked.
You know what? I've got to come in. I've got to come into the show more often, and here's why. I can't take the collected tidbits.
That's right.
You're literally going, is it true that in 1997...
How is your marriage going?
I think very well.
And
I'm very fond of her.
How did you meet this girl?
I met her on a blind date.
Is it true her name is Tracy McShane?
Yes, that is true.
Is it true your real name is John Leibowitz?
I'm afraid I can't answer that on advice of counsel.
Why did you change your name from Leibowitz, such a great name, to Stewart?
My real name is actually Jewy Jewman.
Jewy Jewman?
Jewy Jewman.
Kike
Kikeman and Jewy Jewinski.
Were you embarrassed by your Jewish background that you changed it to Stewart?
Look at my face.
No.
Look at my face.
What about you looks Jewish? Sing the words to Ain Kimokano.
That's right, world. Jon Stewart is Jewish.
Is that
Jon Stewart's a Jew?
Jew song? Ain Kimokano?
Ain Kimoshianu.
Come on, give me a Dianu.
Jon Stewart is a Jewish woman.
Thank you, Bill Maher.
But did he legally change his name to Jon Stewart?
I believe that
yes.
It is now legal.
Wow.
Well, now that the world knows your name is Leibowitz, you'll never replace Letterman.
They revoked my Israeli passport because of that.
Well,
I'm no longer allowed to travel on LL.
Did his wife know that this was a name?
She didn't know I was Jewish, no.
I don't think Tracy McShane knew.
Yes. I have a prosthetic foreskin.
Is that right?
Do
Yeah,
you have children now?
That is, no.
Are you going to have children?
I would like to.
Why is there no children?
I'm afraid of leaving them.
No, really, will you leave your children?
No, we'd like to. We've only been married for about a couple of years, so I wanted to...
Get to know her first?
Yeah, get to know her.
Okay. All right, well, that's good.
Seems to be doing it the right way.
Would you suggest that children is an invigorate? No. Now you're just...
Sorry, I have great children. I'm lucky, but you won't be that lucky. There'll be things wrong with his children.
Do you think that my father left actually because it was my fault?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe
You believe
it
that he and my mother would have stuck it out and that they loved each other, but that I was the problem?
Is your brother the older brother?
He's...
he liked him.
Yeah, I think if you were the annoying kid that broke up your parents. All right, let's go to a couple of phone calls. Jon Stewart will be at the Beacon Theater in Manhattan this Saturday. I would like to go to that show.
You're more than welcome to go to that show.
I know you're a great stand-up comic. John will be in Cincinnati on Friday. He does a good job.
Oh, out there on the road, are you?
Yeah, why not?
At both shows, we can guarantee you his father won't be there. So in case you were worried about that.
I always leave one seat open. Always one seat open. And during the show, I play that piano music. Play the piano music for me.
Oh, here's the piano music.
Oh, Papa. Oh, Papa, why won't you let me make you laugh?
John Leibowitz.
Let's go to...
Ain Kimolkanu.
Jeff the Drunk. Jeff the Drunk.
Hello.
Hi, Jeff. Go ahead.
Dianu.
What's going on?
Hey, what can we do for you, Jeff?
I thought I was up for a nomination.
Oh.
Is this a farter?
I hope so. I hope you are up for a nomination. You probably are. I'm not going to give away what nominations are coming up.
What, are you calling for an award?
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.
You've been listening to the FMEs?
Yes, I have, by the way.
How am I doing as a host?
I thought you should have kept your clothes on, quite frankly. I know it's radio, but still. I actually thought that Mr. Methane got ripped off. And
you thought Mr. Methane won that. By the way, our next category, maybe I'll do it while John is here.
I'd be delighted to be the next category.
Is Best Staff Argument.
Oh, that's going to be good.
I'll let you open the envelope.
You know, there'd be a great staff argument at the softball game when Artie wasn't there.
Jim, that's right. You're on the air with us.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to call and say I think Jon Stewart should fight Bill Maher in celebrity fights.
That would be terrific. Hey, actually, Bill Maher works out a lot.
Yeah, but here's the thing. My career's not bad enough where I have to do that yet.
Yeah.
You're saying you think Bill Maher could take John? John is a soccer player.
I think Bill Maher could beat up Jon Stewart. I do. I think in a fight, Bill Maher would win.
Honestly, I have Bill Maher in my pocket here right now. The guy's like, honestly, 8 inches tall. He's got nothing.
Denise, you're on the air.
Hi, John. It's Denise. I just wanted to say thank you for owning 2 pit bulls and getting rid of that myth. I own 2 pit bulls as well.
Thank you, Denise. And they're very sweet.
Nice house.
They should kill all pit bulls.
No, come on now. That's a terrible thing to say.
Because
they can snap. That's a terrible thing to say.
They can snap. They should eliminate them from the planet.
Listen, other dogs, all those little yappy small dogs are much more dangerous.
They don't kill, and that's the point.
Come on now.
And Howard, don't forget it's the people.
No.
Don't forget it's the people who do this to pit bulls.
Thank you, Denise. That's exactly right. You know what, Howard? You're letting the terrorists win. Howard is letting the terrorists win by saying what he says about pit bulls.
All right, let's go to Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, good morning, Howard, and good morning, everybody else.
What, is Jeff about to do the news? Good morning. Traffic on the ones.
Good morning. Yes. No, I'm just calling from Toronto. I'm still listening, Howard, on a Buffalo station. I just wanted to say to Jeff...
I just wanted to say to John, I saw him recently here in Toronto. He did a fantastic show, and I enjoy your show very much. Thanks a lot.
Nobody wants to hear positive comments.
Okay.
Save that for another show.
Save it for a different day.
All right.
Well, now, why is it they have to listen to a Buffalo station? Can you not get across the border?
It's a long story, but the fact is we were on in Toronto.
Right.
We had
and
huge
in
ratings.
part of Canada.
And in Montreal, they took us off the air in Montreal because the French complained because I said that... I was talking about France, that we should really go to war with France and wipe them out, but they thought that somehow that was an insult to them.
I will go one step further and say, and the French Canadians.
There you go. You could say whatever you want. And then also in Toronto, where we had high ratings, the incubus, John Hayes, who fired me at NBC, bought the station in Toronto and promptly fired me because he said he was afraid of the government. The government was going to come down on
Afraid of the Canadian government?
Yeah, they hate me there, and they were constantly threatening to take me off the air and censure me and all this other stuff. So our history in Canada is high ratings, and no balls. No balls.
But that's the history in many respects of Canada.
There would be no Howard Stern if he had grown up in Canada.
That's right. That's a very good point.
Okay.
If he'd been a French Huguenot.
You want to meet a guy who's almost shaking to meet you? We have an almost blind male intern who's on medical marijuana.
Really?
And I was handed a note that he's shaking to meet Jon Stewart.
Now, shaking because of some sort of disease?
I don't know.
Shaking with fever or shaking with excitement?
This might be interesting. It might not. Here's one of our new interns. I don't even know his name except that he's...
I didn't know this was going on.
Except that he's blind.
What is that?
This is Carrie.
Carrie. You're almost blind, Carrie?
Yeah.
What's that like?
What's it like?
Well, yeah, look at you. You got
Your glasses aren't very thick.
You know what? He might think I'm Seinfeld if he's almost blind.
What happened to you that you were almost blind?
I was born with cataracts.
Yes.
Had those removed and developed glaucoma.
Oh, yeah, you got no luck. Can you see anything?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, can you see? You're shaking.
I see that you're over there.
Oh, Jon Stewart?
Can I ask you a question? What does it take to be an intern here? Do you have to? What are the tasks that you do that you don't need sight or anything else?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need sight to work here. That's for sure.
I didn't realize that.
Now, let me ask you something. Does your father talk to you?
Does my father talk to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, John's father
got me licked. The kid's got me beat.
All right, what is it?
Let me put it this way, though. I have peripheral vision.
Oh.
Yeah. And you get medical...
Beat him up with your sight.
Thank you.
And you get medical marijuana?
Yeah, I was doing an internship up in Canada and would get medical marijuana out there.
And how come he's allowed to be in Canada and you're not?
I don't know. Is medical marijuana better than regular marijuana?
Yeah, it's much better.
Why is it better?
Because you get, like, a really nice controlled, nickel bag, quarter bag.
Now, when you get the munchies from medical marijuana, do you then eat hospital food? How does that work?
Let me understand something. When you smoke medical marijuana, is the high superior? In other words, is it so much stronger and pure?
It's a little stronger. I think they call it the chronic.
Oh, goodness, that's actually...
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the scientific term? The chronic?
The chronic.
And are you in love with Jon Stewart that you're shaking to meet him?
He's not shaking.
No, I just ran down the hall.
Yeah, but why
I ran down the hall. I was like...
Why do you want to meet Jon Stewart?
Why do I want to meet Jon Stewart? Because I'm a creative person.
He's looking for a job.
I'm looking for a job. I want to be a writer on The Daily Show. That's my dream job.
Would you like to feel John's face?
John can't read any jokes in Braille.
Now, can I tell you something? I changed my name. If I knew someone was going to feel my face, I would have changed my nose.
Right.
Now he's going to know I'm Jewish.
All right.
That's right. Can I tell if he's Jewish?
Well, this is very gay. Listen, go ahead back in the room and go smoke some of your medical marijuana. I let you have your dream come true.
Does he have any other medical marijuana that he wants to give to...
Do you ever give it to your friends, your medical marijuana?
I give it to Jewish people.
Oh, that's very nice. That's lovely.
All right. You'll never be a writer on his show. All right,
that was your opportunity to impress him.
There's my almost blind
I thought it went very well.
Good luck back there, and
take care.
I wonder, could he smoke weed here legally? I guess he could.
Absolutely.
No.
It's a medical condition. Absolutely not.
I've done it.
No?
You can do it.
Is it?
Of course.
I've heard that you were a major pothead. I don't know if you still are.
I don't smoke anymore.
But you did smoke for a while.
When did you give it up? Just before you walked in?
What time is it? No, I gave it up probably a good
5 years ago?
Yeah.
Was there a problem in the sense that you smoked a lot?
No, it's honestly, it's the same with cigarettes. I quit cigarettes about a year and a half ago, too. It's just, I have a tendency to compulsiveness. So, when you're doing something, when you're doing it a lot. But then
Oh, don't do that. Don't send me back. I'm going to walk out of here just thinking about my father.
Jon Stewart at the Beacon Theater in Manhattan this Saturday. John will be in Cincinnati on Friday. At this point, I have to now present another FME.
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
I'd be delighted.
All right, Robin, we're back at the FMEs. Everybody loves it.
Welcoming Jon Stewart to the FMEs.
Jon Stewart, who hosted the Grammys.
I'm delighted to be at the FMEs.
Why don't you remove your shirt for everyone? Seems to be your thing. Because over there, Michael Jackson in the audience.
By the way, that impersonator was uncanny. When I closed my eyes, it was as though Jerry Lewis's Asian impression was right in the room.
Michael Jackson's favorite holiday is coming up, which is Halloween.
Oh.
That's right. That's free home delivery. A lot of kids come to your door. That's really exciting. Who wouldn't love Halloween?
Why not?
Yeah, a little candy and kids hang out with you. You know, I'm getting funny. I'm hanging out with Mr. X too much, Robin's boyfriend.
What?
He's funny.
Mr. X?
Yeah, she dates a guy named Mr. X.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting, Robin.
Bill Shatner in our audience, the captain of the Star Trek.
Wonderful man. He smokes medical marijuana.
Hey, he's laughing so hard at my Michael Jackson joke that his toupee flew off.
Oh.
No. See, now how do you feel? Now you want to take your clothes off, don't you? See what happens?
Maybe.
It's not so easy, is it?
No, it's hard. All right, let's give away an award. Forget the jokes.
What's the category?
The category is best...
I was saying work a lot. Can I ask you, was that from Death of a Salesman? Biff, go to work. Go to work, Biff. I'm working. I want to be treated like a person.
I don't know about you, Robin, but I love arguments.
Oh, absolutely.
And
they're always fun.
A lot of these arguments go on at the Jon Stewart show, but they just don't tape them.
Yes. Somehow we don't get to see them on his show.
The famous Jon Stewart
The Bleep You speech. Yes. Delivered with passion.
Is that true that you really...
Yeah.
But you didn't tape it?
No, I don't think we taped it. I would love to hear that.
So you go over the edge, too, sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
And you don't
Haven't
know
in a
what
while.
you look like when you're doing it. See, you should
I'm sure. I'm sure it's awful.
We tape
I don't lose
everything.
my temper often, but when I lose it, I'm sure it's awful.
You probably look like Madeline Tuga.
Lots of the baby seat.
I just do this. Before I go off, I always do one of these. I look around, check to make sure there are no cameras, and then I just... On top of what I did, you're writing bad jokes. The terrorists are winning.
The third nominee.
Oh, I'm excited.
A lot to get through. I don't think Jon Stewart cares who wins. I think he's thinking about his dad not coming to his comedy show out in Cincinnati on Friday. How are you going to Cincinnati on Friday? Don't you have to do the Daily Show? It's a Daily Show?
Monday through Thursday.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Would he tape 2 shows on Thursday?
No, just Monday
You're
through
not
Thursday.
on Friday.
Yeah, no, we don't do on Friday.
Nice gig.
Comedy Central's got big movies. Flex 3. They're making another in the Mannequin series.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they got big things to show on that network.
I got to watch your show. You know, I've never seen the Daily Show with Craig Kilborn or you.
It's not bad. It's a good show.
It's really good.
Yeah.
You do a monologue?
No. It's like a fake news program. So it comes right in, you're sitting at the desk, and then...
do you interview people?
Go to headlines. A little bit. Not much.
Who's your guest?
Sometimes people from the news, sometimes actors. You know, nothing unusual, but it's not a bad show.
You don't do a monologue. You don't interview anyone. Why don't you do anything on that show?
I'm really tired, so I can't. Why do you tell me that? Is it too late for me to get in on the FMEs?
John's so laid back. He doesn't even know what club he's performing at in Cincinnati. The plug is... Did you notice that plug?
Yeah,
they asked me. I said I didn't know. I wasn't sure.
John will be in Cincinnati on Friday. Go find him.
I'm not playing a club. I'm just going to a bar out there.
He'll be at a Bengals game. Somewhere in the Midwest.
I'm just going to visit.
All right, let me open up.
Oh, I'm excited to see.
Well, who do you think won from that last one? Patience, boys.
Thank you for the opportunity. Terrific.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
That really was terrific.
You're a real winner, Scott. By the way, I don't know how many people know this. This is a bit of trivia. Scott, the engineer, bowls with Jon Stewart's dad.
Oh, he gets to
What? They get along better than my...
I think it's sad that you don't even see your father.
That is sort of sad, isn't it?
When's the last time you saw him?
When was the last time you saw him? Yeah.
A couple of years. Does he ever call and say, hey, I saw you on TV, son? Or...
Yeah, is that how he sees you?
Does he ever?
I think so, yeah. We occasionally would talk.
Let's call him up now.
I don't think that's why.
You don't even have his number, do you?
I have it in an emergency lockbox. I keep it in a lockbox.
What estranged you two?
I'm not sure exactly.
Hello, Mr. Leibowitz?
Yes.
Are you Jon Stewart's father?
John who?
John Leibowitz?
Yes, I am.
What do you think of your son and all his accomplishments?
I wouldn't know. I watch Craig Kilborn. I used to watch him. I stopped watching The Daily Show when John took over.
Really?
He has to work to avoid me.
You mean you go out of your way to avoid John?
I
do. Why did your marriage break up to John's mother?
Because of John.
Really?
I was creating a problem?
Yes, you never studied the Torah.
I didn't know. Wow. I didn't realize my father was that religious.
Yes, that's why we named you Leibowitz.
That's not my real name?
No, we named you Leibowitz. Your real name was Smith, but we wanted you to study the Torah. No, I don't really talk to my son anymore.
Does he talk to your brother?
Oh, I talk to him all the time. Yeah, sure. He's a great kid.
Now, when did my dad become a union boss? Talking to him like about, we're going on strike.
No, we were, my other son.
Yes.
My other son kept his name Leibowitz.
Yes.
And we used to talk physics, and it was great. We would write physics on the napkin. And we actually didn't talk physics. We would whisper to each other and make fun of John.
It was all about John.
Yeah. You know, I was going to reunite. I'll tell you a funny story about my son, John.
Yeah.
I was going to reunite with him. And then I turned on my TV and saw him crying. And I said, what a big homo. And then I wouldn't call him anymore.
I heard you ended up going out to dinner with Bill Maher. Is that true?
I love Bill Maher. I love all the hosts except for you, my son. In fact, John wouldn't go into the sukkahs with us.
Get some Simmons? My yenta? Can I ask you a question, Father?
And I tuned in that show.
What will happen to my pubic hair? Will it go all gray?
Let me tell you something, Mike. I don't know what happened to your penis. You're my son. You start crying on TV. I said, I turned that show on, and I said, I never knew I had a daughter. Why doesn't he just wear a dress?
So you're not proud of John?
Well, I'm not. You know when it first started happening?
When is it?
It was around Rosh Hashanah. And
you're going to run out of references pretty soon.
John would not blow the shofar. He would never blow the shofar. And he was a good guy, the shofar. I don't know why he wouldn't. But,
and he asked very politely. It was actually during a showing of Yentl.
You know when I really started hating you, son?
When was that?
I believe when you started eating the candy bars on Yom Kippur, the day of Holy Atonement when you're supposed to fast.
I thought it was during Pesach, when I couldn't find the afikomen.
Yeah, this kid, I swear I put the afikomen right in front of his stupid face, and he never could find it.
I could never find the afikomen. You know where he would hide it?
In your tefillin, which you never wrapped.
You only looked in your tefillin.
I knew he wouldn't find it in his tefillin because he was embarrassed to be a Jew. Yeah. One time when he broke his arm, we wrapped his arm in tefillin.
Only time we used it.
You know when I really started to dislike my son? Everything was going fine. I was married to his mother.
It was on Purim, I believe.
No.
Wasn't it Purim?
No, as a matter of fact,
there was a Hamantashen incident.
No, you couldn't answer the 4 questions.
Why is this night different from all other nights? Because you're seeing me.
That's right.
Well, thank you, Mr. Stewart, for calling in.
My name is Leibowitz.
All right, take it easy.
Do you think your father got upset that you dropped his name?
No, I think.
I'm happy.
I think he was pleased.
I'm happy you dropped my name. I don't want. If any guy cries on TV, I don't want to know. You took your clothes off at the Grammys.
How upset he is about that.
You had man boobs. But no, he ate steak with milk, and I couldn't stand him from that moment on.
That's what did it, honestly.
The Leibowitz family rejected him, but he's doing well with his great pubic hair.
Did your father go to your wedding?
We didn't have a wedding.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Why not?
Where'd you get
non-traditional? Yeah, it was a very non-traditional.
By the way, Howard.
Yes, Mr. Leibowitz.
Hasn't he hung up?
I like you. You're great. You're the country's favorite.
Thank you, Mr. Leibowitz. Bye-bye.
I can't believe right before he left he would try and sneak that in about how much he enjoys your show.
He loves my show.
It's very surprising.
Your father calls me all the time. I'm in touch with him. He comes to see my show.
What was so non-traditional?
If only I had a megaphone, I could talk to him.
Why did you have a non-traditional wedding?
Non-traditional?
It wasn't non-traditional. It just wasn't a wedding.
What do you mean? Where did you get married?
We didn't. We just got, Justice of the Peace.
Did you go to Hawaii like Tommy Lee and Pam and put on alien masks?
And we made a tape. We made a videotape that no one would circulate for us.
Why would you have no wedding? Why not give your wife the opportunity?
The long gown and the whole thing.
I mean, why not celebrate?
We're waiting to see how it works out.
No, seriously, come on. What was it?
Well, we did celebrate. We more. I don't know. We're both sort of private, so we didn't.
Right. So your mom wasn't there. No one.
No one was there.
Wow. Well, I think
it may not have happened.
Well, I think because you knew your dad wouldn't show up.
You have that family.
That's right.
I was feeling so good about myself. Now I understand.
Are you in touch with any of your father's family? Boy.
Not that not particularly.
No, he's not in touch with any of us.
Even the grandparents?
Still on the line? I don't believe this.
Good Lord.
This kid was such an embarrassment to our family. We would take him to weddings, and he wouldn't ride around in the chair. We lift him up, and he wouldn't go for it.
When people would daven, I would stand up straight.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
He never broke a glass at his wedding, nothing.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Doesn't your father's brother want to talk to his niece?
Well, the truth is my son is anti-Semitic.
All right, well, Jon Stewart, that's your pain, and we're glad we shared it with you.
No healing? It's just.
None.
It's just.
No, this isn't.
Who builds it back up?
This isn't Montel Williams.
Now I have to slink off to work.
There is no aftercare.
This is terrible. Do I get a hug? Nothing?
See Jon Stewart in therapy and at the Beacon Theater in Manhattan this Saturday. That's going to be a great show, Saturday night. What time's that start so I can get there?
8.
No opening act?
No, I think Jim Gaffigan and Richard Lewis are going to be there.
Richard Lewis?
Yeah.
Is he going to read from cue cards off the piano?
No, I think he's learning his act again.
He and my father are doing a double act.
All right. He's going to memorize his act and act professionally?
I
Good.
think
All right. I'm going to go see him, too. And John will be in Cincinnati on Friday, and we don't know where.
At a theater in the Cincinnati area.
All right. Listen, it's always great seeing the great Jon Stewart. I'm going to watch The Daily Show as well on Comedy Central. We'll be back right after these words. Read you this letter I get. I get so much stuff to do today, but I kind of talked about this yesterday, but I never got to read it. So I get this letter telling me I'm nominated for something called the Radio Hall of Fame, which is laughable to me on about 50,000 different accounts because it says, Dear Mr. Stern, I am pleased to inform you that you have been renominated.
Renominated? Oh, so they've turned you down once.
Yeah. I lost. Such a joke. And you see the people who are in this thing. Casey Kasem. What a brilliant career.
Who'd you lose to last time? Maria Melito?
Larry King, who did overnights. Rush Limbaugh, who certainly came way after me. And
it's a distinguished group.
Yeah, I can't really seem to win my coveted spot in the Radio Hall of Fame.
Somehow, whoever else is nominated with you just did a little bit better.
Yeah. I can't quite seem to beat Martin Block, the host of Make Believe Ballroom.
Right.
Somehow I'm not as good at utilizing this medium as him.
Yeah.
Jerry Williams is in the Radio Hall of Fame, but I guess I've been turned down in that coveted hall. Imus,
Yes.
All the important players are there. Bob Steele, a guy from Hartford, Connecticut. And Wally Phillips and Cousin Bruce Morrow. Except his name is Bruce Morrow at the Hall of Fame. He's not Cousin Bruce.
Oh, they don't put the cousin in there?
He's famous. He made this sound famous.
That was his contribution to radio.
So, and not only that, this, Radio Hall of Fame is owned by Clear Channel, which is laughable because I'm sure the voting will be very fair. I am pleased to inform you that you've been renominated for induction into America's only Radio Hall of Fame. That's because they're the only idiots.
Why would you have more than one?
Yeah, in radio you'd probably have 50 of them.
Yeah, the one for every radio station.
Why would you have one of them, let alone two of them?
But there's not like a 50 million baseball Hall of Fames. There's one.
Right. The other 2004 nominees in this category are Bob Brinker, Bob Edwards, and Dr. Laura Schlesinger, the noted gay basher.
Oh, that's a tough group.
It's hard to beat a gay basher.
Yeah, well, she brought hate back to the airwaves. I think she should be recognized.
Yeah. Ballots will be sent to eligible voters from coast to coast in early May. So how do you become an eligible voter?
Yeah, I have never received a ballot.
Evidently, you have to go to their website and pay $15. And then you can vote.
Gee, is that how you get to vote? You pay?
Yeah, online memberships are available for $15 at radiohof.org. radiohof.org. And then you click on there, and for just the measly sum of $15, you get a great return. You get to be a voting member of the Radio Hall of Fame. Well, there's an interesting notion.
You got to pay to get in.
You got to pay to vote. Well, that would be the Clear Channel way. They can't hustle money fast enough.
They got a scam going every which way you look.
Can somebody really be paying $15? I mean, there's got to be one person voting.
Yeah, there couldn't be any voters. Who would pay for that privilege?
Ballots. Well, first of all, I don't want to contribute to Clear Channel's evil empire in making money, so I respectfully decline. I do not want to be...
You'd want to take your name off?
The only way I would keep my name on there is if the head of Clear Channel, Lowry Mays, and his two lousy sons, his two evil spawn, would show up on stage with me when I am presented with my award. I will do it.
So you have to be guaranteed a win.
Yeah.
And they have to present it to you.
Yeah, see, so there we have the catch-22. But I really want my name removed. I want to make sure I'm never in the Radio Hall of Fame, which will only point out what a ridiculous joke it is to have such a thing. I mean, Radio Hall of Fame. And look at the imbeciles that are, I mean... Why don't you just call it the Howard Stern Hall of Fame, and then anybody who's as good as me can get in. So that'd be about, well, I can't think of anybody.
Right, it'd be one person.
Yeah, but it'd just be me. I'm going to start the Howard Stern Hall of Fame. And people who I think are as good as me at broadcasting, they could be in it.
Well, there's a good... Why not? Clear Channel created something out of nothing.
Yeah. Voting ends on August 1st. And final results are tabulated by the accounting firm of Altshuler, Melvoin, and Glasser of Chicago.
How'd they get that account?
Inductees will be notified during the week of August 9th. The top vote getter in each category will be inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame as part of our National Black Tie Gala. Hey, maybe I'll show up there so I can see Lowry May. He probably don't even go. He probably don't even know anything about radio.
He just takes the money.
He's too busy running that scary empire. A reception and dinner will precede the ceremony, produced and distributed this year by Premier Radio Networks. Premier Radio Networks is owned by Clear Channel. Congratulations on your remarkable career and your Radio Hall of Fame nomination. I wish you well in the upcoming national voting. Sincerely, Bruce Dumont. President Dumont is out of the... Isn't that like Dumont? Didn't they build radios, Dumont?
I think Dumont was in the radio business, yeah.
I doubt this is one of them. Bruce Dumont. Holy mackerel.
So the Hall of Fame is even a money-making scheme.
Well, I don't know. It says here the Museum of Broadcasting Communications, so maybe Clear Channel broadcasts it, and MBC, which is Museum of Broadcasting. Maybe they get the money. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I just don't want to be any part of it. I want to take my name off the nominating. Can you do that? Will they honor that?
I don't know.
Please, I don't want to be part of your ridiculous organization that hasn't even... I've been beaten.
If you're worthy of a Hall of Fame nomination, shouldn't the people who run the Hall of Fame defend you when you're attacked by the government?
No, they're busy firing me.
They nominate you and fire you.
You mean you want some toast?
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Makes perfect sense.
Love my breakfast.
But where's my lunch?
I hate when it's over.
Love my breakfast. Where's my...
I've been trying to lose a few pounds.
Oh, yeah?
Last night I'm laying in bed watching Survivor, eating a bag of carrots.
What happened?
I gained a few.
So you eat carrots now while you watch TV?
Fills me up.
You got to watch those carrots. They've been killing me.
What happened to the eggs? I thought you were eating boiled eggs.
I had a few of those. Anybody who says, like, oh, you're so lucky you're thin, F you. There's nothing lucky about it. I sit there and eat a bag of carrots.
That's unbelievable. I couldn't imagine.
Really enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather not eat. I'd rather have a cigarette or something than carrots.
Dude, what are you doing to my boy Gary, man? When we in the morning, I guess, like, maybe he had, like, what did he have, like, some phlegm this morning? I think he's bummed out, man.
Is he, like,
I don't know why
I haven't seen him.
No, what happened was, he came in. Let me tell you what happened, all right? I'm sitting here. I was listening to that Chris Rock bit that Fred was playing. Really enjoyed it. I love Chris Rock. I don't even understand this. So, I'm talking to Gary. He walks away. He walks out the door in the middle of talking to him. So I know what's going on. I say to Artie, hey, Gary just left the room to go clear his throat. It's just funny, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, no big deal. He did the right thing. No one wants it. When you're eating your eggs, you don't want to hear the crap that's in Gary's throat. So he comes back in, and he goes, what? I go, that's funny. I know what you were doing. He goes, well, what do you want me to do?
No, I'll tell you why, because today it's funny. Today you're in a good mood, right? Mm-hmm. But I drive in the car and I think about this to the point where I think it makes me produce phlegm.
Yeah.
Because I get so crazy about how every morning's going to go. And you could have easily gone, because your move is, no, don't worry, it's fine. And then as soon as we get on the air, you're like, you're a moron, you should die, and you just start yelling at me. So I never
you did the right thing. You walked out of the room.
But it could have easily gone the other way today.
What other way?
Other way is...
I just don't want to hear what's in your throat.
But the other way is the first 30 minutes of the show being about me doing this. So
why are you all bummed out?
Well, because I'm
I didn't do a thing. I just said to him, hey, I said, Artie, Gary's out there clearing his
throat. But wait a second. Does anybody in here agree that I could have gone, the show could have started?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You want to play the tapes? What do you mean?
Wait a minute. You're missing a distinction, Gary. This time you walked out.
Yeah.
He gets upset when you stay in.
Even when I walked out, I've gotten yelled at before, and I can bring you those tapes. I walked out, came back in.
Bring in those tapes when you've walked out because I've mentioned to you you're clearing your throat.
I walked out and walked back in, and sometimes you just go...
because you wait too long.
Right, but so I didn't know whether I waited too long today.
All right, so now you know.
That's the sensitivity.
You did fine.
But I don't know that till now.
No, dude. There's a lot of people eating breakfast here in the morning. We've all even said it's very disturbing to hear you go through your...
I know.
Your ritual of clearing.
I get it. I know exactly what to do, but you never know if it's enough.
I don't know what you're talking about. You did fine.
No, but you do.
Dude, and then you came in all like wounded.
He's like a battered wife.
Yeah, suck it up.
Yeah, okay.
Flinching before you.
He looked at me and I thought he was going to beat me.
What's he doing out there?
I don't know. He came in. I felt bad for him. He's just like, you know, what did he say? I'm sensitive. He goes, come on, guys. I'm
sensitive to this because I know it's going to be
good. I want you to be sensitive to it.
I just didn't. I thought it would be like the first 30 minutes, and it is 30.
You have no idea how gross it is.
Of course it's gross.
He's like,
I don't even do it.
But I wasn't doing it today.
I didn't say anything. I just said, hey, Artie, I know where Gary is. He's out in the hall clearing his throat.
See, Guy, I never heard you get yelled at for leaving to do it.
Me neither.
No, I mean, but maybe he did. I don't know. I mean,
I don't think so.
But sometimes I feel like maybe I didn't clear it enough. So now that I leave, he knows what I'm up to. I'm a battered wife.
I felt so bad for Guy because he wasn't doing the right thing, and then he walked in and he was laughing.
Gary, on the way in, do you try and
the whole exactly.
What do you do?
The whole drive.
Well,
at the door you're doing that, huh?
You know what? Here's a funny thing.
Maybe you ought to stop smoking.
I don't even think about it. It doesn't. On the way in, it really isn't an issue. I don't think about it till I get in here. When I sit in my office, it starts to happen. I swear it's a psychological thing. I swear it is.
All I know is now he's dieting because he's on Trim Spa.
Yes.
And his breath gets so bad when he starts dieting.
No.
So now we're going to have to deal with all that.
You haven't gotten a whiff yet, have you?
Not yet. Some people have, though.
Oh, dear.
Hey, Howard, you know what he does? It's like his office, when he walks through the office, you hear him clearing his throat before he comes in.
Right.
You know, because he wants to get it all out before he comes in.
Sounds like a march.
Yeah, right.
Guy could never sneak up on you.
You know, you guys don't even know. It's like a movie. When you look around the whole room and there's Casey laughing at you and Howard's laughing at you. And it's like, remember like Tony Soprano? And everybody's face is laughing at you.
No, I'm laughing because you were being considerate. You were being like nice.
I didn't do anything. But he's like a rattlesnake out there. It's like, you know how a rattlesnake warns you? You hear him out there waiting to come. And stuff's coming up.
That's already 10 minutes. No way.
Hey, I didn't bring it up.
Win.
I wasn't even going to talk about it.
Can we talk about The Apprentice?
No. I don't care. Who cares who gets that dumb job? You know what? They couldn't pay me enough money to work for Donald Trump. It's got to. You know what? I love Donald. I love having him on the show, but I can't imagine the nightmare of working for the guy.
I'll bet you the ratings on that show last night were unbelievable.
You know why that show? You know why that show makes no sense? Everyone's sitting there going, "Hey, I can't believe anybody wants to work for Donald Trump."
Right.
$250,000 isn't even enough. First of all, you're working 100 hours a day. You know what they should do? Who wants to be the announcer on the Tonight Show? You go in. It's about $250,000, and you sit there and laugh at Jay's lame crap.
And how long does it last? It's an hour.
It's an hour a day.
3 to 5.
3 to 5. Okay, 2 hours.
Hey, you can stretch it to 3 to 5.
Right.
If you want to.
You can really show up at 3:55.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, I mean, it's 3 to 5. That's the job.
That's the job. That's the job you want to get.
How do my nuts taste, Jay?
And Jay just gave that job away. He didn't even try to make people vibe.
Yeah, but there wasn't even a contest. It wasn't even an audition. You know, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a show you want to get on. Win Jay's announcing job.
That's a win.
But
that'd not be Donald Trump's lackey.
But everyone on a Trump show, every single one of those people, talk about how, like, when they were 8, they read Donald's book, and their whole life's ambition has been to meet him and work with him.
Oh, what a bunch of pussies.
But the thing is, getting that job, now you're working for $250,000, but you got to have to work your ass off.
No, please, you'll be working 24/7.
There's no joy for that guy.
By the way, the dude who won, evidently, I was reading the paper, runs a successful internet cigar company.
He's one of our ex-sponsors.
And he's a millionaire.
Yeah, no, he does well.
Well, let me ask you something. You know anybody who smokes cigars anymore? I know like 2 people.
That's a society you don't know about. I have gone past cigar stores in the middle of the day. There are guys sitting in there just to smoke cigars.
You buy cigars over the internet?
Yeah, I guess if you can't get to the best places.
If you go
that ain't like cigarettes. I don't know if anybody buys cigarettes over the internet.
If you go on 6th Avenue, there's one of those cigar stores right there.
Yeah.
And you walk by at lunchtime, and there's a bunch of guys just sitting in there smoking.
Yeah.
I smoke a cigar every once in a while.
You have to sell a lot of those things to become a millionaire.
Well, if you've got the whole world as your as your client, you can.
And go find that internet site.
But a markup on cigars.
You're not looking for cigars. There are guys who are out looking for them.
But you're...
I think I'll Google cigars. See if I can find it.
Site.
I'll get 10,000 sites.
But you're right about, the guy that won the job last night. Like, what he's got to do looks like a lot of hard work.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, really hard.
He's going to get yelled at. People say working for Donald Trump is miserable.
Well Trump's already goofing on him.
Yeah.
And this, however many weeks this show's been, he's been torturing them everybody got tortured, and they all won by getting to leave.
Yeah.
He has to stay.
Those are the winners. Those 3 chicks are happy as a clam.
And Kwame got a new car. He could drive right off.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
I think the big winner is Kwame, because he's just as famous as this other kid now, and everyone thinks he's good and smart, and he'll probably get a great job, and he won't have to deal with Donald Trump.
I got to tell you.
He'll go get a good job somewhere where they're not going to bust his balls so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's into their job and getting their balls busted a little bit, but man, Trump would just torture you.
He'll take it to a new level.
I'll tell you, you know what? He yells at the people that work for him that are on the show. They'll be in the middle of a sentence and go, all right, that's enough.
No.
He's big about putting his hand up and waving people off. That's enough.
Artie does a good impression of Trump.
Well, I mean, it's just his, bragging about every single thing he touches at the end of every sentence. At the end of this, you'll get on my helicopter, which is absolutely fantastic.
He pulled that on me when I was in his helicopter because he took me to Atlantic City, Trump.
Yeah.
So I was in there with his son and Nirvana? Melania.
Whatever.
So I was in there with them, and we were having a good time, and then he goes, do you ever take a helicopter? And I went, yeah, sometimes. You own your own? So I go, no, I mean, like, if I take a helicopter, I call a helicopter company and,
Get one.
Shouldn't do that. I go, why? He goes, should own your own because you can't trust the maintenance. Now, this one is the absolutely best helicopter you can get.
That's nice.
He
got his mouth down.
Yeah. And I go, I'm saying to myself, oh, this is good. He's emasculating me in front of my girlfriend.
Right. You don't. Number one, you don't have a helicopter.
Yeah.
And number two, you're getting on poorly maintained.
Yeah, and he's like, this is a Vietnam-era helicopter. These landed in the middle of, Saigon. And I'm like, wow.
Crash.
I'm like, and he goes, and the maintenance on this thing costs me, and he goes, and then, he goes, but it's so worth it because I know it's safe. So I'm sitting there going, well, yeah, he's right. I mean, we should all own a helicopter.
Right.
Why should we?
Why should we be leaving the maintenance to somebody else?
Yeah, I think everyone should have their own helicopter.
Well, if you remember when we got down to Atlantic City and got on the air, that was when you interviewed him. That was his rap about. He goes, "That's a $9 million Sikorsky.
Right.
We don't pinch any pennies on the helicopter.
Not with him, anyway.
Absolutely the best helicopter on the planet." He did like 2 minutes on the helicopter.
I love the one place
it was his.
He doesn't really brag. He goes, you say something about his kids, they're good kids. They're only good. They're not the best kids.
No, he knows there are better kids. This helicopter, there we go. The reason it's great, it has its own cabin. Like, anytime I've ever flown in a helicopter,
you've practically been flying.
I'm in the pilot seat.
Yeah.
He goes, we have our own cabin. It's fabulous. So I'm like, whoa, that's that. But where am I going to get? So it's $9 million for the helicopter. Then you get the maintenance. I think is like another $9 million a year.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not a billionaire.
$500,000 for fuel.
Yeah. Oh, please.
And you got to maintain a pilot.
Oh, then you got to hire pilots.
Yeah.
Keep on full time.
Go find them. But what are the odds of me getting a helicopter?
This is the best pilot. You can't even get the best pilot. He's got the best pilot.
Meanwhile, what do I need to help? Where am I going? I'm going here. I'm going from my apartment to work.
Yeah, you don't have all the different Trump properties.
I don't need to survey my properties.
But he's interesting. He's almost like Don Rickles. He knocks you down.
So you could hear the phlegm in his voice.
Yeah.
He knocks you down. And then
clear your throat. Oh, imagine when you're eating if you hear that.
You ask for it.
I know. I want people to hear it.
He'll knock you down. He'll take shots at you, and then he builds you up. He'll tell you, like one of the guys last night was running his golf tournament, and he goes in front of all his friends. He goes, "Don't mess this up, or you'll be fired." And he just torments those poor people.
He likes to berate. He's like Mr. Howell.
And then he takes you up to the side. He goes, "You're going to be very big one day." But I got to tell you, there was a shot last night at the very end where they were going on to next season's thing.
Yeah.
And it's him getting out of a car. Did you see that, Robin?
No.
His hair was black.
Really?
Like it was black like a skunk in the middle, and then a little bit blonde on the side.
He dyed his hair?
It was a different color. It was a different shot.
I noticed that too. Yeah, it's the oddest thing ever.
Yeah,
his mood hair.
It looked like paint fell on his head.
He's trying something new.
Well, he's trying. Everyone's goofing on his hair. Everyone's just jealous. The guy's got billions of dollars.
I don't even know. I read an article the other day that said maybe he's not a billionaire.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
That he's a lot of smoke and mirrors.
But that'd be a kick in the ass for a lot of crap that guy went through to get the job. He's got no money.
Robin, it is smoke and mirrors, but it's absolutely the most fantastic smoke and mirrors you've ever seen.
All right, we got to take a break. We got a huge show for you, including my sexy little friend, Rebecca Romaine Stamos, who I actually own pictures of in my apartment.
That you took yourself.
That I took myself. Polaroid, semi-clad. No, she was semi-clad, not me.
Now she would only do something infamous.
Yeah. Well, you can't. That's pretty way up there.
No. I'm saying to make your pictures more valuable.
Right. Oh, yeah.
If she became like OJ.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back right after these words.
I don't know how many more days I have on the air.
Hello. Hey, on our phone is Donald Trump.
Oh, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Howard.
Hey, Donald.
I'm the easiest guy in the world to work for.
You know,
I get up in the morning, I turn you on, and I hear all this stuff. I'm the easiest guy in the world. There's nobody anywhere that's easier to work for than me.
Hey, I don't think it's a put-down saying you're a difficult guy to work for. It's just, listen.
You expect results. That's what we're saying.
I just think a guy who's got something on the ball doesn't want to get, like, if you work for Donald Trump, you're going to get your balls busted and you're going to work hard.
Well, you're going to work hard, but this guy's going to make so much money, he's going to do great. I mean, he's also a great guy. They were all great people.
Are you really going to let him really do something, or are you just going to... With absolutely massive supervision. Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, because the task I gave him is to build an 88-story building in Chicago. So he's like, what? And, I have a very good team out in Chicago, and we're building a building that's going to be a terrific building. And he's going to be a part of the team, and he's going to do a good job.
Yeah, and, you see, my point is, if they do another kind of apprentice show,
right.
Which they will. They should really do it for the Tonight Show, where they, where you get that announcing job.
That's a cush gig.
Yeah, I mean, $250,000 a year, and all you got to do is listen to Jay's lame-ass jokes and horrible, pukey bits and interviews.
Well, I saw your friend John the other day because 3 or 4 days ago I was out in California. I did the Tonight Show, and I see John. I said, John, what's going on here? But, hey, he's a good guy, Howard. And you know what? John said really nice about you behind your back.
Hey, I got no problem with John. I'd take the job myself for $250,000 or $300,000, man, to sit there and listen to Jay's crap. I just put your earplugs or something. I don't know.
This apprentice has been somewhat of an amazing situation because, when I did it, I thought it would be a nice little show. We'd go on and go off, and I go back to building buildings.
What are you going to do? You going to do another one?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the show, last week it finished #1 in the ratings.
Wow.
This week it's, I have no idea, but I think Artie or somebody said, can you imagine how big the ratings are? We're sort of waiting. It takes till about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning to find out what the ratings are.
It's a good show, man.
Everybody was talking about it last night.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I'm the only guy not watching it because I saw the first one and said, this show's a hit. And then, of course... I just got so many goddamn shows to watch. So I figured, all right, what am I going to do? I get the idea, and I won't watch. But I missed out on the whole thing after.
Right.
Well, last week, I guess they had close to 24 million people.
Wow.
And that's on top of the fact that they do the reruns. And if you didn't do the reruns, they do 4 reruns a week. And if you didn't do the reruns, you'd probably add another 6 or 7 people a week. So it's really been, actually, it's been a lot of fun.
I went down to your joint, Mar-a-Lago.
Good.
I had lunch there. Did you know that?
Nobody told me that. You have to be kidding. When was that?
Well, here's what happened. I was in West Palm Beach.
Right.
And I said to my travel agent, hey, isn't that where Mar-a-Lago is, where, the Donald... I can't believe that Ivana still has your last name, so I just she stole your name.
She's working it hard out there.
So I said,
plays that name, you wouldn't believe how she plays that name.
So I said, hey, I'd like to go see the place. So they said, well, Donald Trump, call him. I go, I'm not going to call Donald Trump and ask him if maybe he doesn't want me there.
Yeah, isn't he busy?
Yeah. I would have loved to have you there. When did you go?
I went on a Wednesday last week.
And how did you find it?
Oh, my God, it was beautiful. I mean, ridiculously over the top, but it was weird. I was going there. I figured you eat outside. You do. So I'm wearing shorts and a nice shirt, and I brought my friend and his girlfriend.
Right.
They made them walk around through the service entrance.
Because they weren't dressed properly.
They weren't dressed properly. You guys in 90-degree weather wearing blazers and long pants. I'm like, whoa.
It's a pretty formal place, Howard.
It's formal, but I tell you, it's a nice place.
Yeah, it's a great place. It's the Mar-a-Lago Club. I converted it. It's too big for a house. It's got 148 rooms, I guess. And it's a really big, it's 110,000 feet. And I converted it to a club.
What does that mean, a club? Does that mean you have to be a member to stay there?
They pay $150,000 to join, and we have, I'm going to have a cap of 500 members, and it's been a real success. The other day I flew down. I felt guilty because The Apprentice has taken so much time. I actually flew down and got the approval for a ballroom. I'm building a ballroom there. And as I'm getting the approval for the ballroom, which is a real estate thing, I said, can you believe it? I'm actually doing real estate. The Apprentice has really taken a lot of time.
So for $150,000, what do you get? You get to stay there whenever you want? Or
you stay there, you eat there, we have a lot of entertainment. We have great entertainment. Once every 2 or 3 weeks, we have a good entertainer come in.
Like who?
Well, I've had them all. I've had Celine Dion.
Really?
Yeah, I've had Diana Ross. I have
so many different, everybody essentially. We've had just about everybody.
So you can live there, is what you're saying?
You can stay there. You can.
Wait a second. For 100,
you pay a nightly rate if you stay there, Robin.
See?
But you can stay there.
All right.
And the food is. I hope you enjoyed the food, Howard.
Yeah, it was terrific. I mean, it was ridiculously over the top. It was great.
Yeah, the food is great, and then I built a golf course right across the way, like 5 minutes away. I have a golf course.
Man, I loved it down there, West Palm Beach.
Because I thought you have to have a golf course if you're going to have a club.
Well, Palm Beach is the place. I mean, it's really the place. It's better by far than South Beach. If you want to go to South Beach, you can drive down. It takes you 45, 50 minutes, and you can drive down and come back. But in terms of atmosphere and even richness and the whole thing, Palm Beach is really the place.
So what are you going to stick with Melania, or now with all this? I mean, now the fame is way over the top. You're going to
this has been crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
This was supposed to be like a one-time shot. We were going to do a deal. We were going to do a thing. I did it with Mark Burnett, who's terrific.
Right.
And he came in and saw me, and he said, I really want to do it with you. And over the years, I've had a lot of guys come. A lot of the networks came, and they wanted to do reality because they wanted to watch me comb my hair and stuff in the morning.
You're taking a lot of heat.
I didn't want to have anybody watch me comb my hair.
And what was Artie was saying?
It was Gary and Artie who said there was something going on.
That you dye your hair or something for next season?
Howard, I try and keep the white out as much as possible, but I agree. There was one shot in there where my hair looked pretty damn dark. I didn't want to go crazy, but I don't know what the hell happened. But there was, and it's a little strange because you don't have the normal color, and then all of a sudden you see this dark shot.
I know that's your real hair. You know what? When I was with Donald Trump on his helicopter, I saw him walk up to the helicopter, and you know how the wind blows?
Right, sure.
It was attached to his head.
Oh, it's my real hair. In fact, I've gone on some shows recently where, the announcers jump at me and lift up my hair and they say, it's real. I say, yeah, it's real. And it's just the way I've combed it over the years, and I guess I shouldn't change.
Where's Melania right now?
She's right now sleeping.
So you're going to stick with her?
Well, I've had a great relationship with her. She's a good person.
So a lot of chicks hitting on you even more now because of the show?
Honestly, yes.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Of course.
Are they really hot?
I thought I was a well-known guy before. This is crazy now.
Yeah, television fame is amazing. Right?
Television fame is different, Robin. It's a whole different thing.
It's a whole new level for you.
Yeah, but it's been,
Isn't it crazy? I mean, you're like a guy who builds buildings. It's not like you do something in show business, and yet
now you have that same kind of fame.
Now you have that kind of fame.
Well, I have friends in show business that do this for a living, and they're going crazy because they don't understand it. They're out of jobs. They can't work. And I do this thing that you're supposed to be on for 16 episodes, and then I go back into the Wild Blue Yonder, and now I have, Jeff Zucker of NBC calls me up every morning to find out how am I feeling.
Yeah, you're not giving up. You're not giving your whole salary to charity, are you?
No.
Yeah,
but I give much more than my salary to charity over the course of a year.
Right.
Where did you read this negative... Robin, where did you read this negative story? Robin always has something negative to say. Where did you read this negative story?
I was on the Internet. Was it Fortune magazine or somebody?
No, Fortune magazine put me on the cover. They did a great story.
Well, I forget which magazine it was, but they were saying, well, is it really true that he has all this money? Because, they talked about a bunch of deals that you did with, a Japanese company.
Yeah, they've all worked out great. Every deal Fortune actually did a great story, and Forbes has been, frankly, much better. But I'm trying to figure out where this story is.
It was one of those financial.
Well, I'll have to get that. I'll have to find out, and I'll have to sue their ass off.
Yeah, well, they say you put up $11 million to their $1 billion.
Oh yeah, that makes me really stupid.
No, but they're saying that then those guys don't get a return. You always make out, but the guys don't get.
I know, and that makes me a bad person, right?
Well, hey, no, but the thing is,
I know I was criticized in one magazine where the writer was retarded. He said Donald Trump put up $7 million, they put up $193 million, and they're 50-50 partners. Why isn't Donald Trump putting up more money? And it's supposed to be because I'm smart, okay?
Right, they're hiring you.
I put up this, they put up like 45 times more money, and then they criticize me for not putting up more money. I mean, these guys are dopes. But what am I going to do? But, it's one of those things, Robin. I get criticized.
I'm going to ask you the toughest question an interviewer's ever asked.
Go ahead.
And you're an honest guy.
I am an honest guy.
All right, here we go. In November, who gets your vote?
Well, Howard, I know what you're going through, and I listen to your show all the morning. This morning I wake up after this. We really had a great success last night. And, in all fairness, getting before 30 or 40 million people, whatever the hell, watched it. We're going to find out in about 2 hours. And standing up, you're a professional at this. I'm not. And so I get up and I listen. The first thing I do, I turn on the radio. I'm listening to my man Howard. And I've been listening to you, what's been happening with the freedom of speech. And you happen to be 100% right about that.
All right.
I was never a fan of Iraq going in because this guy used to keep the terrorists out. He'd kill the terrorists. Okay?
Right. In fact, they should put him back in.
Well, look at that country. Do you think a regular guy is good? Do you think Jimmy Carter is going to run Iraq?
No. There's no one who could run Iraq better than Saddam Hussein.
I think Kwame could run it.
Why don't we just get someone who could run Iraq by doing a TV show? It'll be like The Apprentice to run Iraq.
Yeah. Well, I think Iraq is a terrible mistake. And, to think that when we leave, it's going to be this nice democratic country. I mean, give me a break. There's usually a reason why a country is run a certain way.
Hey, Omarosa's crazy enough to run Iraq.
Omarosa maybe is the only person I know that could run it.
Hey, what do you think of I'll get back to this question, but what do you think of Omarosa saying that that girl used the N-word?
Oh, I don't believe it for an instant.
I gave her a lie detector test, the girl, and she passed?
I know. She's a nice girl, too. I mean, she was shocked. First of all, Omarosa said it like 3 months after the fact. If there was no fact, but 3 months after it supposedly happened. No, I don't even believe that for a little bit. And, if you didn't see it, for the people that saw it, last night they caught Omarosa in a stone-cold lie on camera twice.
Hey, by the way, I had 3 of those chicks, the ones from FHM?
Right.
The blonde, what's her name?
Her name is... which one are you talking about?
Christy.
I think you're talking about Amy.
No,
Christy.
Amy wasn't here.
Oh, you're talking about Christy.
Yeah. Maron. How did you...
Christy turned out... Christy... They all got in because of the brain, but Christy turned out to be I don't know if the word is stripper, but something pretty close to that. And Christy has an amazing... should I say figure as opposed to body? It's a little bit more respectful.
Oh, my God.
Her body is amazing.
Were you sexually attracted to any of these girls?
Well, if I was, I sure as hell wouldn't say it on your show. I've gotten in more trouble in your show.
No, come on, be honest.
No, I've gotten in a lot of trouble over the years in your show, being honest.
I know you love Melania.
You think you can talk a little differently on your show because everyone's going to take it. Well, they don't do that. They write it exactly as I say it.
I know you love Melania. I know you got a great relationship.
I do.
But I'm just saying on a purely physical level, don't tell me you didn't want to have sex with some of those chicks.
Well, I would never admit that, Howard.
Wow.
But I'll tell you what, they were beautiful. Well, they were in the FHM, and you know what I don't understand? They turned down over $1 million
to do
total.
Playboy, right?
Yeah, I don't get that at all.
To do Playboy, and they did FHM for nothing. So that's one of the reasons perhaps they should be fired as my apprentice.
Right, I was talking about that last night with some women. I was like, what's the deal there? They're in lingerie for nothing in FHM, and they could have gotten money.
I know, and they want to be a business apprentice.
And plus, one of the chicks was naked anyway on TV.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense. All right, so give me the answer in one word. Kerry or Bush?
Well, look, let me just say, I haven't made up my mind, but I'll tell you.
That's not true. I know you have.
Listen, Kerry's a friend of mine. He's a very good guy. He's a very tough guy, and I think he's going to put up a great fight. He's at a disadvantage, I guess, although I think Iraq could bring down Bush. But Bush, this is a terrible mistake, what's gone on in Iraq. It's a terrible mistake. And I think he's also making a terrible mistake, what he's doing with you.
He is. And he should call up Colin Powell Jr.
Howard, you've got a groundswell now that's unbelievable. I was watching a regular conservative show the other day, and they were all defending you.
Can I tell you something? I am hoping. Now, there's a big article in the Post today about Mel defending me.
Right.
The fact that the FCC now is about to bring down over almost $2 million in fines, new fines against me, and Mel is going to go to court with them. But I got to tell you something. I am energized by this. I feel bad that my company is going through... Do you know how much they're going to have to pay in legal bills to defend this?
No, forget it.
I am so ready to be off the air and start a new part of my career that will make me bigger and stronger than ever. And I have ideas and thoughts about what I want to do in the future. I am energized by it. I am ready to be sacrificed by Colin Powell Jr. to point out the ridiculousness of this administration and John Ashcroft and Colin Powell Jr., George Bush. I want to be thrown off the air. I want them to physically remove me from the air.
You know Mel's been very loyal to you, Howard.
He's fantastic.
Incredibly so, yeah.
He's great.
He's been very loyal to you. Did you get the note I sent you?
Yes, I did, and I talked about it on the air. There isn't a CEO in this country, you included.
Besides Donald.
No,
even Donald.
I would be very loyal to you, too.
No, you would be loyal, but...
You know why I'd be loyal? Because you have the #1 rated show.
That's right.
If you didn't have the #1 rated show, I would not be loyal to you, Howard.
Well, why do you think Mel is... I mean, Mel's not stupid.
Exactly.
No, I think that has something to do with Mel's loyalty also, but these are minor details. We won't say that.
I don't enjoy doing the show as much anymore because, like the other day...
You
can't. Like I was watching Chris Rock do his thing on HBO, and I'm going... Gee, what a great forum. He can actually express himself the way he wants to. I have a way I like expressing myself. I can change the way I express myself, but why should I? What's the point?
There's nothing wrong with what
I
you
like
do.
making people laugh. And
well, if you listen to what Chris Rock says on HBO, if you ever said that on your show, they'd fine you another $5 million. But, it's amazing.
Right.
So where do you stop? I mean, Chris Rock is allowed to say, I love Chris Rock, but he's allowed to go all the way on HBO, and you're not allowed to say anything on your show.
We were questioning whether we could play songs that they play for children.
No, I'm watching you censor yourself as I listen to you all the time. I listen to you censor yourself on almost every word. Please don't say this, please don't say that. And then you turn on cable television, and you look at some of the acts that they're doing on cable. It's just amazing.
Well, Ashcroft's announced he is going to, in a time when the FBI can't talk to the CIA, he's going to take funds. The FBI can't talk to the CIA. He's going to take funds for the FBI and make a special division to go after pornographers like HBO. So soon you won't even be able to watch that.
Thank goodness the FBI has the country under control.
So who are you going to vote for?
I'll let you know when I make a decision. I'll tell you what. I will let you know. I'm sorry to. I'm very, very disappointed that this country is bogged down in Iraq, and North Korea is making nuclear missiles.
Yeah, so what's going on
we
there?
go to North Korea, and we say, are you making nuclear... everyone else tries to deny, no, we're not. North Korea say, yeah, we are. What are you going to do about it?
We went to Iraq.
And Bush says, well, nothing, please, nothing. And yet we go into Iraq where, hey, I'm not a fan of Saddam Hussein, but let me tell you, if you were a terrorist, he would kill you. He didn't want terrorists in his country.
So based on what you're saying, why would you vote for Bush?
Well, I might not. But I haven't made up my mind 100%. He has been good. Howard, he has been good from the standpoint of guys like me that pay taxes.
Yeah, but can I ask you something?
Guys like you that pay taxes. He has been good to a lot of people about taxes.
But when Bill Clinton was in office, did you really suffer economically? No, you had boom years.
No, it was good years.
So the point is, you didn't pay that.
You can do well under either.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I'm having my best year, but you know why? It's called interest rates. I have low interest rates, and people are buying housing like they've never bought it before. But if interest rates go up, it's all off. Then I'll call you back and say I was only kidding. Because interest rates are keeping the economy going.
Interest rates will go up after the election.
I think after the election, you can see the signs of it now, but I think after the election, interest rates go up, the entire housing market, everything else is going to come to a halt.
So is Melania getting insecure because you're getting more and more famous in the show?
No, she's great.
Come on.
She's great. She's probably the most secure person I know, unlike guys like you and I.
Well, tell you what, man. Can you believe you're a television success?
No, I didn't. I cannot. Of all the, let's call this a business deal, because with me, sort of everything's a business deal. Of all the business deals and all the deals I've ever made, this is the craziest.
Hey, take this one phone call. Some guy says he disagrees with who you chose. I don't even know how to.
I don't know why or how you made the decision.
You up for taking a phone call or two?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get this going. This equipment's very difficult for me. Who is this guy? Andrew, go ahead.
Big fan.
Hey.
I didn't disagree with who Donald picked, but it's kind of a joke that he goes from selling lemonade and he's going to oversee the building of a 100-story tower in Chicago.
No,
I think it was too much.
But the dude.
Well, the lemonade was really just a concept. And what we did is the first show was lemonade, because the first business thing you do in your life, like me too, is when you're 5 years old, you sell lemonade in front of your house with your parents standing over your shoulder, hopefully. And I hated that task. Mark Burnett liked it, and I think Mark Burnett was right, because people really related to it, and it was the first task. Then after that, we had sophisticated advertising campaigns and a lot of other things.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, actually. That's the one I saw. Zolar, you're on the air.
Hey, Mr. Trump, it is an honor to speak to you, sir.
Well, thank you.
The show is ultimate success. I watched every one of them.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you very much.
In a hypothetical situation, I mean, saying you're not involved with Melania and there was no ethical backgrounds for business and whatnot, how many of those bitches you think you could have banged?
Well, I tell you.
Good question.
I even like I love the thought. I will tell you that.
Yeah,
because they were attractive. You agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe some of the bodies on those girls when they were sitting.
You didn't get a vibe from any of them. Could you have nailed one of them at least?
Did you?
We like to say that they were hired just exclusively for their brain.
Now, Howard, don't hang up on me because I'd like to say that I'm an uneducated individual, but I try to find myself well-read. I would love to be a contestant on your next show, even though I wasn't able to sign up because of my status right now. I'm working 15 hours a day trying to support 3 children, sir.
Well, yeah, that's great.
May I please be the one on your show?
That's great. Send it in, NBC.com. You know, we had for the first show, the first sign that we had that it was going to be a success, we had 215,000 people apply, which is like a record in television. This show, we have over 1 million job applicants. So it's been an amazing phenomenon. So why don't you send in your paper? You'll be one of a million.
Hey, Ryan, what is it? Last question for Donald Trump.
Hey, Don, wanted to ask you about a certain painting that you got down in Mar-a-Lago in the club there.
Right.
You know the one I'm talking about?
I think so. The one of me?
Yeah, the one of you. Howard, did you see it when you were down there?
The painting of Donald?
I don't know. Yeah. You know, I was really kind of overwhelmed.
It's a big 10-foot painting of him with the one foot up on a table. He's got like a tennis outfit. I saw it. I walked around the corner. I couldn't believe it.
Right.
Wait, listen.
It's a little wild painting.
It's kind of paid off for him. I mean, I was there. They were pouring me water. They go, "Would you like some Evian?" I mean, Mr. Trump water. I go, "Oh, give me some Mr. Trump water." It's a big giant picture of the Donald on the
water.
On the big water bottle.
It's a pretty crazy place.
What? You know what I'm saying? It works for you.
Well, it has worked. I've had a lot of fun, too. You know, I enjoy things.
Did you sit for that painting, though?
You know, well, I sat, but this just shows you how devastating the clock can be. This was a painting that was taken a long time ago. And I think the artist did a little artistic freedom. Like I said, I want those hips smaller.
Right.
I want the shoulders bigger.
Hey, it's a painting. Who cares? Captain Jenks, you're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Howard. Good morning, Donald.
Hi.
I have 2 questions for you. One, when Howard did the joke that he played on everybody on April Fool's Day, you were right on Imus's show.
I was.
And yeah.
Huh.
I'm just curious.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. Now, Donald, you can go on any show you want, of course.
Right.
Why Imus, who has been so... He's a dickhead.
Yeah.
And you've said it yourself, he's a dickhead.
Well, you know, it's on MSNBC, and he really has been a big support. He loves the show.
Yeah, but now he loves you because you're on top, but when you were down, the guy wasn't there for you.
Imus is a horrible, shameful person.
I'm surprised.
Huh. Well, you know, he loves the show. Anyway, go ahead.
Second question, do you need a resident phony phone call to work for you?
A resident what?
Do you need a guy to make phony phone calls for you?
Oh, yeah, that's what
this guy's the best.
This guy's the best.
That's just what I'm looking for, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know, but that whole thing with Imus, I'm surprised at that.
What, that I did it?
Yeah, I really am. I mean, you've talked to me privately about what a skunk he is.
Now, I'll tell you what, Howard, I don't have a chance to listen to radio very much, but he's really been a big supporter of the show. He loves the show. He watches the show.
So what? Everyone's a supporter of the show.
And Howard, you'll understand this. You have to stick with people that are loyal to you. You have to stick. Now, whether or not he's loyal now because I have sort of a hot period going. Yeah. I have hot periods. I have cold periods.
He was nasty to you in terms of... He was hitting below the belt. He was saying some unfair things.
He was nasty in terms of the Ivana thing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Everybody knew she was just out to get your money.
Well, nah, she wasn't. She was good. She was good.
All right, I'm just kidding.
She was a nice woman who's truly trying to utilize the name. What I don't understand about Ivana, she gets remarried. The name changes with the husband. I guess, at some point he said, you got to stop this Trump stuff. She then gets divorced and she goes back to the name Trump.
Yeah.
I say, why don't you keep your old name, your nice Italian name? But it didn't work.
Hey, listen, guess who I got here? Rebecca Romaine. I got to take a break.
She's great. Well, listen, I'm very sorry about what happened with her, but it sounds like they're getting along just fine.
Oh, believe me, those two will be fine.
They seem to be going on.
Yeah, they seem to be somehow managing.
I saw her on the Jay Leno show the other night. She looks fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel her up right here on the air.
Well, you've done very well with her. Perhaps you caused her divorce. I don't know.
No.
Huh?
No.
I'll tell you what. They're 2 nice people. They're both very talented. They look great, and I think they'll have no trouble.
Which is more important, talent or looking great?
I think looking great.
I agree. I agree with you 100%.
Even the Donald knows that.
Everyone knows that.
I've had both, and I take the looking great.
Well, could there be a better salesman in your corner than Donald Trump? I mean, listen. I mean, Rebecca's just here by luck, and she gets complimented by this guy.
That's right.
And it's Donald, could you say something positive about Artie Lang?
Well, Artie, I'm going to have to think about that one.
Oh, my, the first time you're tongue-tied.
Mr. Trump.
Artie, I'm tongue-tied.
Mr. Trump, I want to congratulate you on the fantastic success of your show.
Thank you.
And I always love when you call, and you know that.
Well, and say hello to Rebecca.
I will.
Have a good time.
And good luck with your book.
Good. Yeah, it's doing great.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
That is Mr. Donald Trump.
I just need, like, the other day I saw Artie Lang, who was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he's fantastic. He's a fantastic comedian.
I need to go prepare myself for my grilling of Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
Well, how do you prepare?
I have to go fix my hair, get the shades on, get my whole look together.
All right. How long will that take?
Well, I have to get a face transplant, so it's going to take me some time.
You people better hold on tight. It'll be a while before we get back.
Fred, play an extra commercial or two, because I'll need time for my face transplant and time for it to heal. I'm going to wear a KC mask.
Yeah, just like Hannibal Lecter, slice off his face and put it over your...
I'm going to chop off his head and stick it on my shoulders. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
How come they can't set the clock for me? Is that too difficult? You see, they always consider me to be the complainer around here because I don't tolerate not having a clock.
Right, I understand.
But they always blame me for that, and then they all say I complain, but I don't complain.
You just want things right.
I just feel that, John Gambling's built an entire career around giving the time and the weather, and one thing we should have is the time. You know? How come I'm hearing voices?
I don't know.
The workers are outside the door.
Oh, the workers are outside the door?
Yeah.
Coming from.
So anyway, but I'm not complaining. I like working here.
You know what it is, boss? We just need, you need to give another day and just have a little bit more understanding. And then if by Thursday they don't have it together, but they just need a little time. There's a lot going on.
Get out of here. You are such a moron. That's your attitude with everything.
I can't sit here anymore.
Oh, his breath? Gary, you can't breathe into Robin's face when you talk.
She's making that up,
She's not.
These cigarettes, I'm getting
It's not his cigarettes, it's his caps. He doesn't know how to brush his teeth properly.
No, you don't know. There's dust coming off here. I'm about to start coughing. I'm trying. It's like the arid desert over here.
No, Gary, you really do have bad breath. We were talking about Jackie and I were talking about this on the weekend.
Yeah, and I want to know why.
We were sitting by.
That's exactly what I was thinking about. That debate you were having. That's cigarettes.
I want to know why.
We were sitting by the pool, and Jackie goes, I think Gary's bad breath is his cigarettes. And I go, Jackie, absolutely. Jackie's like a real nice guy, and he's blaming it on Gary's cigarettes. I said, I'm going to tell you exactly what's wrong with Gary.
How could caps give you bad breath?
When you have caps,
right?
Food, believe it or not.
No, it doesn't. That was the old caps I had. These are the new caps. I know what you're going to say. Food gets lodged in between your teeth and the cap.
Food gets lodged. Now, you never... Look at Robin. She's getting away from him. Gary, food gets... In other words, first of all, you never learned how to brush your teeth properly anyway. I can tell by looking at your gums.
Well, I do have bad gums.
You do because you don't know how to brush. I could teach you.
You're only 26?
If you want... See, I used to have bad gums, and then I had a dentist, an excellent dentist, I found in Great Neck. I should give him a plug. The guy saved my mouth.
Yeah.
This guy, Dr. Kaufman. Jew dentist. But, man, I tell you.
He knows his teeth.
The guy, and this lady who cleans my teeth, Judy, she sat down and said, you don't know how to brush your teeth. You're doing it wrong.
Oh.
You don't know how to massage your gums.
Now, don't you feel stupid?
I felt stupid, but, I said to her, thank God for you. You saved my teeth. You saved my damn teeth because they told me I was going to have gum surgery.
I think you're in the majority, though.
Yeah, and then, by the way, I'm bringing this up because most people don't know how to brush their teeth and save their teeth. And I look in Gary's mouth and I see a disaster going on with those gums. Tell me something. When you eat spicy food, does it hurt your tongue sometimes?
My tongue?
Yeah. Does it bother your tongue and your gums?
No.
No?
It's not my tongue.
No, he's burned everything out. He can't feel a thing in it.
Quiet, you.
Your gums don't... But your gums ever, burn and, sometimes you get little, infections and stuff in your gums?
All of his nerve endings.
Yeah, they do. He doesn't want to answer.
No. I haven't had that problem.
So what happens? You get little food particles caught in there, and you don't know how to brush properly, and your caps start to smell because you got this foreign caps in your mouth.
I've never had anyone complain. I've kissed women. Women have never.
They're not going to say anything.
Sure they are. If
your girlfriend must be in a coma.
Yeah, she smokes too.
She must be in a coma. Your girlfriend. She can't call her. She's in a coma.
She's in Florida.
She's with Karen Ann Quinlan somewhere.
Oh, no.
She's unconscious from breathing in all those fumes.
I forgot. I just car.
What happened to Karen Ann Quinlan? She's still alive?
No.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Gary's dating her.
That's the only girl that'll kiss him.
He kissed her once too many times.
Oh, man. Hey, Gary, you ought to call her for a date. She can handle that breath.
It was vodka 2-0 and French kissing with Gary.
Gary, I don't mean to embarrass you here, but you got to do something about those gums. I'm going to lay on to my dentist. Maybe I should send you over there.
I got the dentist with the same name.
Yeah, but I don't know. Where's he from?
You know what they're going to have to do? They're going to have to get in those astronaut things to get Gary.
They have to put on, like, a spacesuit to go work on Gary's mouth.
We're going in now.
The caps look pretty bad. The gums too. We're going in right now.
How's my oxygen supply?
Nurse Judy, you take the toothbrush, teach him how to massage the gums.
I mean, everybody gets bad breath. I do too. Like, if I don't eat for a while, I get bad breath. I'm not saying, but your breath is incredible.
That's not true.
Oh, it is, man.
Gary.
Well, we're all telling you.
I'm over here wilting.
And Jackie was being nice in the pool, and he's going, nah. He goes, Gary's breath is definitely from the cigarettes. I go, nah, it's a combination. Cigarettes don't help, but it's also he doesn't add a brush properly. I see his gums.
Well, it's the cigarettes that are getting to me now. It's really,
oh man.
No one has ever in my whole life.
Robin's eyes are watering. Come on, Gary, take a hint.
No one's ever in my life told me that I have bad breath.
Because who else has the balls to tell you besides me?
Oh, lots of people. My best friends would tell me.
Face it, man, you need a mouth transplant.
We're going in for a mouth transplant.
You know, people don't know how to tell each other they have bad breath.
That's right. We have this problem.
I had the worst breath in the world. I know because I didn't know how to brush properly. I ate all the wrong foods. You do everything bad. You smoke. You eat bad. You
live.
You get those caps.
Drink. Oh, you got every bad habit on earth.
Yeah, and your breath stinks. You smell. But
I just can't believe you guys are having fun. I just can't believe it.
Just go home and why don't you get some mouthwash, seriously?
Fine.
But mouthwash is going to help you because you need to learn how to brush your teeth.
No, you should walk around with those certs and everything else, Gary. You know?
I mean, it's pretty damn sad when your mouth is your smelliest orifice. You know what I mean? No wonder they didn't hire you at MTV.
Is the building still standing over there?
Oh, but he's starting to cry. Okay, I didn't mean to make you cry.
I saw this little thing on HBO the other day, a story about a dragon, and it...
No, but what's funny is...
fried this girl. That's what I feel like. I feel like that
well, even
girl.
as we're talking, I see like Robin's chair edging further and further away.
The heat is killing me here.
Go.
Don't move next to Jackie. Just stay in your own little place. No, you got to go back. And I'm gonna make an appointment with my dentist, Dr. Kaufman. And we're gonna get to work on you.
I don't like dentists.
I know you don't. That's your problem. And they got a lady there, this nurse, who like teaches you how to massage your gums and stuff. And in 2 weeks, your breath is gonna start smelling good.
It smells good now.
Oh yeah.
To you, it does. Go like this. Cup your hands over.
Oh no, you'll knock your mouth.
I know other people's breath that you can smell, and I know when I put my.
Wait, isn't it sad how the guy with the smelly breath is the last one to know?
It smells good and bad is what it smells.
Listen, I'll tell you something. Yeah, sure, everybody smells. Why do you think I cut my armpit hair? I get this. The deodorant was being absorbed by my armpits. What do you think I did?
No, but I'm telling you.
Your bad breath is famous. In fact,
I know it's famous.
In fact, I don't even. You know what I'm going to do?
No,
I'm going to make a dental appointment for you under a fake name. I don't even want the dentist to know you're coming.
You don't want to scare the dentist.
I'm going to call you like Ralph.
I'm not saying your breath is not the worst breath in the world.
But it's close.
No, it's not even close. I've smelled.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I smell Tuckus.
It's not as bad as that bad stuff, right?
No.
The one that we know.
No.
Okay.
No. But today with the cigarettes,
it's pretty lethal.
Really, it was getting to. You must have just smoked a cigarette.
And then when we have guests in here, Gary comes over to their microphone to use their microphone, and I see them wilting.
Oh yeah, right. Joe Walsh couldn't stand my breath.
Yeah, Joe Walsh laughs at your breath. Joe Walsh laughs at your breath. It's embarrassing. Smelly. But I smell Tuchus better than that.
Oh dear.
Well, you got to get to work on those gums. Gary's proctologist put his finger in Gary's mouth. Didn't want to go in there as a...
He was just going by scent.
Yeah, he made a mistake. Should open up and went into Gary's mouth.
What are these teeth doing?
My God, you got teeth in your Tuchus.
Problem. It's calcium. intensifying.
Man talks through his tuchus. I smell circus.
Oh, goodness. He's got a tongue in there.
Oh, man. No,
I just want to.
Well, thank God for us that we tell you. At least
Thank
we are
God for
friends.
you, and I just want the listeners to know that I do not have bad breath.
Oh, Gary. Wake up and smell your breath.
Wake up and smell. Wake up and smell your breath.
What do you brush before you go to bed?
What's that?
Do you brush before you go to bed?
No, I brush when I get up in the morning.
You not before you go to bed?
Before you go to bed? Oh, man.
No, that's when you have to spend like 10, 15 minutes massaging your gums before you go to sleep. Because your mouth gets filled with bacteria all day.
And there it is, cooking all
Once
night.
a day you brush?
Yeah.
Oh,
man. Oh,
yeah.
man.
And what day is that?
Well, yeah, once a day, once a month.
Oh, man.
Ooh, Gary.
Oh, wow. Wee, oh. Way, oh, way, oh, way, oh. Smell like an
cesspool.
Smell like a cesspool.
Smell like a
Oh,
At the very least twice a day, Gary.
Look at Gary. He's getting all upset. Now he's real upset.
I am now. Because this was a joke until today. It's not funny anymore.
You're right.
He's starting to think it might be true. No, it is.
No, I mean, you got to know when you're a smoker.
But you know what it is? Unfortunately,
You have
Robin,
got to take care of
he
your
doesn't
breath.
know how to get rid of the smell. In all fairness to
Yeah.
him, because he never learned how to brush properly.
Yeah.
But we're going to teach him. I'm going to make an appointment with the lovely Judy.
We're going to tranquilize him like they do
Yeah.
tigers.
Yeah.
You know, I get all this.
Lay him down on a table.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We were looking
Whoa, sorry. What is it? What?
We're looking through the letters at Fox, you know, for people with ticket requests, and everyone in the office was laughing at me because like 3 letters came with toothpaste in them. They give this to Gary, told him to give me tickets.
Yeah. Well, it's not the toothpaste. I'm sure when you brush, you just barely go over those caps.
Yeah,
And those
you don't-
caps.
But how much time would you
I know.
say?
I read in Playboy this month's Playboy that you're supposed to spend 5.1 minutes brushing, but
At
the
least.
average
No,
American
let me tell you
spends
something.
30
Before I
seconds.
go to bed, I spend 15 minutes on my teeth. 15 minutes flossing and look at these gums. See that? That's what they're supposed to look like. Now, I want you doing this. I'm going to make you an appointment with my dentist. I'm going to do. That's when we get him
Good,
for. When's your birthday?
March.
Oh, I can't wait till March.
Can't wait that long.
I can't wait that long. Well, you get your birthday present early.
Let's get my birthday and Christmas.
Yeah. And this Judy boy, when she teaches you how to brush, you know her motto. When you see Judy, you don't smell like duty. All right? Now get out of here. You're embarrassing everyone. Oh, man, is he funky.
Oh, no.
Well, we had to tell him.
Yeah.
And, you know, you should do that at work with your friends.
And really, tell these people, because I know other people.
Exactly.
And they're running around and they don't realize how foul they are.
Yes. All right, we're going to take a break.
Oh, man.
When we get back... I mean, Gary smells like he's backing into you when he's talking to you. You think you were staring at it? You think you were a rump wrangler? I swear to God. I mean, the homosexuals smell Gary's breath and they go into heat. I swear to God. It's true, though, isn't it? Oh, man, I swear.
A gay barbecue.
I mean, I'm no tuchus bandit, but I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm no piccolo chugger, but I know what I'm saying.
Gary breathes on the homo and he goes, flirt.
Homosexuals think Gary's flirting with them.
He does get picked up a lot. I mean, you know, like they
He
try
does.
to pick him up.
Well, because of his breath. I think he's sending out a scent. But, what can I say? I try to help. Because
Oh,
I'm
really?
a friend. I'm a friend. I think of him as a friend. And that's why
We
I felt
love
it.
Gary.
Right.
That's why we do that.
That's why we did it in such a nice way when we told him. Hey, Gary, we were just teasing you about your breath. Yeah, come on, man.
Don't look at us like that.
We will. If you're just tuning in, we came down pretty hard on Gary and his breath. And good Gary and his breath. Damn it. You know, we were just kidding, man.
So take it easy.
No, did I say anything?
No.
Did I do anything?
We were afraid to leave here.
Hey, Gary, you know how I'm going to prove to you once and for all that you have bad breath? Seriously, because I really got to prove it to you.
Okay.
I want you to get 3 people off the... Tell Dave to get 3 people off the street.
But no, what, you want to know something, boss? Can I say something?
Wait a second.
This isn't a good morning.
This
Hold
is
it.
a good
No,
I
morning.
just smoked a lot of cigarettes and milkshakes and that coated my mouth, and it's just not
Wait
right.
a second.
I'm going to lose. I'll tell you, I'll lose right now.
It
won't be pleasant.
Tell Dave to get 3 people off the street, 3 strangers. Have them come up, and we'll have them smell your breath. But I don't want you taking any mints or anything before.
No,
I think this is something you should know. Really, because it's approved. I do want to do it. All right, you go tell Dave to do that.
Okay.
But are you going to have mints or anything?
No, I won't have anything.
Don't eat anything from now on. Oh, he's checking.
Well, it's not horse breath, I'll tell you that.
Okay, good. Okay.
I've never smelled horse breath.
Horse breath.
All right, go ahead. Just really.
Come on, Gary. You want to just get some workmen?
All right, get 3 of the workmen.
3 of the workmen.
Get 3. Get them in here now.
Do you have a second? Could you come in a second?
Come in a second, sir.
Get that girl carpenter.
No.
All right, do me a favor. How are you, sir?
Okay.
You're a carpenter?
No.
Painter?
Painter.
All right, I want you to do me a favor.
Why not?
Okay.
Now, this is a very, this is not a pleasant task.
Right, we don't know you, right?
Right.
Okay, we've never met before.
No.
Right? Are you a fan of the show?
Well, not really.
No, that's okay. I'm not insulted.
I might do, but the name I don't,
Howard Stern? Ever hear Howard Stern?
Howard Stern, of course I
You're one of your favorites. Huh? Of course. All right, so you, okay. I want you to do me a favor.
Yes.
See that guy over there in the blue shirt?
This guy?
That guy. Gary Delabate is his name.
Oh, it's my paisano.
All right. Paisano. All right, you're Italian? Okay, very good. Okay. I want you to do me a favor.
Right, if I can.
I want you to smell his breath.
Oh, my God.
No, he's just going to breathe in your face.
He hasn't smelled it yet, and he's wilting.
Wait a second. Wait, please. I'm going to tell you why.
Right.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
It's just that he don't believe me. His breath, to me, is smellier than his tuchus.
Yeah, well, we put a little shellac in the mouth and covers it up.
Please, I don't think any schlock in his mouth would help. I think we're talking major plaque here. All right, Gary, do me a favor. Do you mind if he breathes in your face for a second? Just 1 second.
What?
Please.
A little bit, right. I will say a little. Not that bad.
Not
Wait
that
a second.
bad?
Gary, give him up. Just say hello, boss.
Hello, boss.
Say hello, boss.
Hello, boss.
Oh, he needs not wash.
Yeah, he does. It's bad, huh? Is that the smelliest thing you've ever smelled? Seriously.
On that person's
He
mouth?
was up all night. Who knows? He got every chance.
He's being nice.
You see, he's being nice. You see, you smell it, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't mean to embarrass the
What
guy.
kind of favor you want?
I want him to because
That was the favor.
That was the
That
favor.
was the favor.
I just want you to smell his breath. How bad is it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I hope you're still my friend or not.
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry.
Now on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you evaluate his breath? How would you?
10 being the worst?
10 is the worst. 1 is the best.
1 is the best, the 10 is the worst.
Right.
I go near the 8.
Okay. He's almost off the scale. All right. Thank you, sir. Really.
Red, yeah.
I appreciate it. You did him a lot of. You did him
a big
favor.
What do you want him to do now?
I want him to brush his teeth a little bit. I'm going to make him an appointment with my dentist and Judy, the teeth cleaner.
Right away, if he goes in the shower over there, he come back, he's brand new. He's
No,
#1.
I'm telling you, 2 showers wouldn't help. 2, 3 showers, forget it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. You're a very nice man. Thank you. Thank you for helping us out. There, Gary. Now,
and
come on.
And that was a Pisano, whatever
Yeah,
he said.
Paisano. If you'd been a Jew, it would have been like an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10.
You get somebody else?
See?
No, that's enough.
Do you want another guy to come in and smell your breath?
That's enough.
All right, now you got the hint?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, now get out of here. Now, we're going to call Gary's girlfriend and find out.
Why hasn't she told him?
Why am I the one all of a sudden that has to sit and tell the guy he has bad breath? He's got his mother, he's got his girlfriend, he's got all these people.
He's got brothers, he's got friends.
Nobody says anything. Now, I can't be the only one smelling this. What?
That's what makes me think that it's all cigarettes, because she smokes too, and if you're a smoker...
No, that's more than cigarettes. You don't smell that bad from just cigarettes. I smoke cigarettes.
Well, I don't know, because I knew another person
Nah.
who had the worst cigarette breath in the world. And that's what...
And it wasn't Fred?
No.
I always chew gum and
All right, Fred, take it easy. Just kidding. All right.
We're going to be at each other's throats
I tell
when we
ya.
go out of here today. Where's the... Did we get Gary's...
Mom?
You got the number?
Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, she might not be home. Mm-hmm. We're doing a whole show today about Gary's breath, which is a fabulous idea.
Well, like I said, since everybody's talking about it anyway.
Oh, it's busy. Good.
She's home.
When I first met with Fox, I say, we could do a whole TV show about a guy's breath. And they'd go, well, what kind of TV show is that? They don't understand that this is concept humor. See, that's the problem. You show this stuff in L.A., they don't understand it. You people do. Gary's breath could take up a whole morning because, that's what people care about.
Everybody knows somebody with bad breath, right? Yeah, that's all. It's brilliant humor. It's a Cosby.
Oh, boy.
Hey, as long as we're doing such a complimentary show, why don't we call in Pat, our program director, and ask her if she'd mind not wearing a jumpsuit anymore because her ass is so flat in it. Think she'd mind that?
Well, we already did a fashion consultation for Patty Smythe this morning.
Yeah, that's true.
Might as well do Pat, too.
That's true. Want to call Meg?
Yeah, let's try her since we can't get Gary's mom.
I'm just looking for somebody to jerk around this morning, and it's not Gary's mom.
We should charge Gary's mom with neglect.
Yeah.
Take him away from her.
Really? He must be adopted. He probably doesn't care about him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Good morning, Mr. Scavoni's office.
Mr. What?
Wait, I must have dialed the wrong number. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Is that Meg?
Meg?
Certainly sounded like Meg to me.
Should have talked to Mr. Scavoni. I wonder what his problem is. Can't get in touch with anybody on this show.
What's the use of having a phone?
By the time I get in touch with them, I'm not hostile anymore.
You're so happy to have gotten a hold of anybody.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
This is your mother.
The one woman I didn't want to get in touch with, I get in touch with.
I don't think we want to talk to her this morning.
What did you say?
You got in touch with the wrong mother. I think, Howard, that you're really hitting the bottom of the barrel with...
With what?
Your show devoted to Gary's breath.
Listen, Mom.
I think that you really have hit a low. And Gary is so devoted and so sweet and so wonderful. I've been near Gary, and I've never smelled anything like what you're talking about.
How near were you?
It's very unfair of you, Howard.
Listen, let me tell you something, Ma. We work with the guy every day.
I know you work with him, and he is wonderful.
And he is wonderful. You are absolutely right again.
And we said that. We love him.
Oh, you love him. And this is the way you show your love?
We are so in love with him.
Anybody did this to you, Howard, you would hit the ceiling.
Ma, it smells like a sewer.
Others, you would like to be treated.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And you have such a wonderful staff. You know, I forgot to thank everybody Saturday night. They are so wonderful and so sweet. They were so lovely. And
I'm going to shoot
really,
myself.
they think the world of
This is why I can't
you.
make
So
a
you have
move.
to be very careful how you treat the people that work with you.
Oh, my God. Mommy.
What?
They took a poll. 4 out of 5 dentists doubt that Gary owns a toothbrush. How can you tell me? The man's breath, it's the worst smelling orifice on the guy's body. And if I don't tell him, I mean, who's going to tell him?
Howard.
His own mother doesn't tell him. His family doesn't tell him. I'm telling him.
I don't think that that's proper.
Gary, don't you appreciate that I told you about this?
No, I really don't, boss.
See? You are hurting.
Because I don't believe it. If I believed it, I'd appreciate it.
Well, nobody ever believes it about themselves.
Believe me, at this time of the morning, this is important.
If you were in this room right now with Gary, it would be...
Robin, you're going down the path of ruin with this, Howard. I tell you, to talk about Gary's breath all morning is really hitting the bottom.
Wow. Did you hear the carpenter's testimony, the man who was in here?
I know the carpenter is, and I know Gary, and he's got perfectly good breath, and I can
Doesn't, Ma.
that because I speak to Gary all the time.
Yeah, on the phone.
No, I speak to him in person.
Well, I'm outraged.
Fine.
I'm outraged because I'll tell you something.
Man.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong?
You're wrong.
Who's wrong?
And you know what? It's people like you that do Gary the biggest disservice. If it wasn't for me, you'd never know he stunk to high hell.
Howard.
What?
Are you cutting me off again?
No, I have...
I am going to hang up on you.
Mother, I have a problem with this telephone. God believe me.
Tell me that. Even your listeners say to me, there's no problem with the telephone.
When you talk... Listen to me. When you talk and I don't hold down the button, your voice gets cut off if anybody even, like...
Just hold the button.
Hold the button?
Just hold the button.
I'm holding it.
Okay. And so I just wanted to say...
But she gets mad when I hold the button.
She doesn't understand that that's what cuts off
that's what cuts off your interference.
Howard, do whatever you have to do, but just don't cut me off.
I am not cutting... Oh, you are... So, you don't understand anything technical.
No.
And then I try to help you out so we don't lose your voice when we're...
You had to hold the button. All I said, I gave you the solution. Hold the button.
Yeah, but then you get mad at me. You think I'm cutting you off.
Well, don't do that, huh?
But that's what holding the button... I want to... Could somebody kill me? Fred, come here. Could you help?
Anybody's good.
You're going to kill me.
That's right. You're my personal property.
Thank you. Now listen, Mom.
What? What?
If Gary was asleep, and Stevie Wonder walked by, he'd put a quarter in Gary's nose and relieve himself. Because
how can you do this to Gary? He loves you. He's so devoted to you.
I'm doing it out of love. I'm going to turn him on to my dentist. They're going to teach him how to brush up.
As love. He doesn't see it as love. I think you better change.
Well, all I'm going to tell you right now, Mother, is people like you who are cowards.
No.
And you don't tell people they smell.
You are so nice, and they love you so much.
You've never had a friend that smells?
No.
You've never had that?
No, I never had that.
Well, I have a friend that smells.
No. You don't have a friend that smells, because I happen to know this friend. And I think that's a dreadful thing to say. And don't even call his mother. How do you think you're going to make his mother feel to discuss?
Because his mother should have told him already. His breath can knock you senseless.
You tell his mother how wonderful he is. Just remember that.
Listen to this tape of Robin after Gary breathed right in her face. Listen to this.
Howard, did you thank Saturday night for how lovely they've been to you?
Let me tell you something, Gary. I happen to love the way you work on this show. It has nothing to do with your breath. And I happen to love everyone who works on this show.
Yes.
And I happen to love the hard work that, of course, everyone gives me, except for Fred, of course. And,
Fred is your oldest friend. I know him from Washington, for goodness sake.
Yeah, well, Fred's just lazy.
Sometimes he perks up.
No, sometimes he perks up. I'm kidding with you, of course. Listen,
he's jumping ship. He's going over to the other side.
Oh, come on, Fred. I was kidding with you. What?
These are people that are doing their very best for you.
Well, that's true.
You know that, Howard. This is your staff. Did you thank them all properly Saturday night?
No, he didn't.
I did. Hey, don't say that. Jackie, what did I say to you?
Are you cutting me off again?
I have to cut you off. I'm not saying anything over you. Believe me, I swear to God.
I'm going to call Imus up.
Call him up. Good, call him up. He needs the help. He needs the guilt.
Guilt?
He'd hang right up on you.
I give you guilt? I give you guilt?
What do you think?
I don't think I give you guilt.
I want to get an earring and you're going to tell me you're not going to talk to me? That's not nice.
The earring again? That's the one thing I ask of you, not to get an earring?
Oh, that's the one thing you ask of me.
That's right.
I'm 33 years old. I'll do what I damn well please.
You'll do what I tell you to do.
See, that's the kind of stuff that makes me mad. I see why I'm so...
Because I'm looking out for your best interest.
You're not doing anything.
I really am. And you know that, Howard, and you're going to listen.
Robert, let me ask you something. You know that girder that fell from that building? Why did that hit me in the head yesterday?
Oh, stop, Howard.
Oh, Howard, you are...
What did you say, Mommy?
You are some actor, I tell you.
Maybe so. I'm telling you.
I didn't get the answer. Did you thank everybody?
No, he didn't. We don't. You know,
Robin?
You know Gary's...
Well, then, if you were remiss, I want to do it right here and now.
I thanked everybody.
You had a wonderful staff.
Nobody thanked me. I didn't hear anybody come up to me and say, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
What did I say to you before you left?
Well, we both complimented each other.
You get all the accolades. You know, you get the Howard Stern show.
Well, I deserve it.
You deserve some of it, but your staff certainly deserves a lot.
Gary, get me a cab to the Port Authority and clear the fourth floor. I got to jump off.
He's ripping off his clothes.
I'm ripping off my clothes. I'm jumping off.
Howard, don't get so emotional.
Come on, Gary's breath is horrible. Why do you think I wanted a bigger office? Just so I didn't have to breathe that in.
Howard, are you going to continue in this vein? I told you it's very uncreative. Really. And, you know, I don't tell you things unless I mean them.
What is this? Every day now you call in with this?
No, not every day.
Yeah.
I won't call again if that's the way you want it.
I like when you call in. Just calm down.
All right. So then do as I say. I don't feel that Gary deserves this.
You want to hear Gary breathe? Listen to this, Ma.
Gary is a good sport to take this.
He is. He knows I'm only joking.
I want to tell Gary one thing. If anybody ever did this to you, woe be to them, let me tell you. And if they called me and said something like that, I would really rip them down. Now, don't you dare call his mother and say these things about Gary to her.
Let me say something to the management of this company. When my mother is talking, now here's a woman who talks clearly and speaks well into the phone. Does anyone besides me who works for this company hear that every minute we lose her voice? That her voice gets knocked down 3 decibels if anybody even breathes in the room? When is this going to be fixed?
Oh, Howard, they hear me. Everybody hears me. I meet all your fans. They know every single word I've said.
Your voice gets knocked down. You don't hear it, Ma.
Howard, please, stop complaining.
I know, I complained yesterday. Boy, was I throwing my weight around. Didn't do any good. They didn't switch my office.
On an ego trip, yes.
Oh, yes, I am. Because I waited my whole life to be on an ego trip.
Oh, come on.
Everybody should go on an ego trip at least once.
Yeah, I'm entitled. Making $5-6 million for this company? How dare they?
Sure, Howard, you had it once. That's it now.
All right.
All right, Howard. Take care.
We won't have any more fun today.
Yeah, you ruined my fun. Leave me alone.
You are such a nice person, Rob. That's not fun for you. I know you too well.
See, Robin, while you laugh, my mother's voice goes like in and out. But no one wants to fix that. Nobody thinks that's a major concern. Well, this show pays all the bills. Ha ha. That's the funny thing about it all.
All right. If you were positive about it, they would fix it. But when
how many times can I say it until I'm nice? And they only act on it when I scream and yell.
That's not true.
You try to be a nice guy, but you can't.
Oh, you can.
Why?
The squeaky wheel gets the oil.
You're damn right. Believe me, my mother knows that, too.
So, Howard, remember what I said.
What did you say? I forgot.
You'll remember what I say.
I don't know. I'm in a coma from Gary's breath. I don't remember what you said. What?
What?
Nothing.
All right, Howard. I know you'll do the right...
No, don't call me Houch on the air. It's embarrassing.
What should I call you?
Call me Howard.
Howard?
Yes.
All right, Howard. I'll talk to you soon.
I love you.
I love you, too.
I love my mommy. I'm not like you, Robin.
Oh, stop it. I love your mommy, too.
No,
he can share his mommy with everybody.
I'll tell you, I'm going to say something to my mother right now.
All right.
Mommy?
Yes?
I'm going to leave Gary's breath alone.
Okay.
But I won't thank Fred for the TV show. I'm sorry. I'll only go so far.
I'll thank him.
And you thank him.
I'll thank him.
I'm not thanking him.
I thank them all because I know what a great job they did. Each and every one.
Well, except Fred. All right. Fred, too. All right. All right, Mommy.
All right. Talk to you soon.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Only go so far. Oh, is she a pain in the neck? But, you laugh, but this was my whole life growing up. Constant lecturing and constant what's wrong. I have such an incredible super ego. I mean, an incredible super ego that, like, whenever I do, I'm talking about, like, from picking up a piece of bread, like, put a piece of toast in my mouth. There's, like, voices in my head. That woman's voice is in my head over and over and over again. I am not kidding when I tell you this. I am completely out of my mind. If I tell you I'm out of my mind, I'm out of my mind. From her. She's a lovely woman, and she tried real hard raising me, but I tell you, it's a little too much. Oh, man. I need a little breathing space. A little bit of breathing space. That's all. I hear that voice all the time. Howard, don't do that.